Alright, that should be happy again. There we go. Apologies for that, chat. Hello, meow meow. Yeah, you're being very cute. You kind of don't want to be here, though. You kind of want to go wander. But we are back.
You think this spin is going to be rigged?
And, of course, a combat
spin. Yeah, well, I'm
spin
also thinking this one is going to be rigged, too.
Yeah, Ember's so cute, aren't you? I had to pick you up and bring you here, because you wouldn't normally come here on your own. I know. So cute. Yeah, I had to occupy myself somehow whilst the stream was down, chat. Oh, I've got a cute kitty cat. Yeah, I do. Oh, would you look at that? You're feeling pretty comfortable in this position. Yeah, getting all the cuddles. Warmed up in a blanket. She's not too bad. You wanted to get more dogs? Oh, dear. Come to the wrong place. Technically, Zora was like half dog, so I could have gotten him instead. Yeah, you're being so cute. Alright, well, we're back at the spiders, chat. Not much has changed. Very sorry about the NBN deciding to just, give up on life. I'm a little worried for the subathon coming up, seeing how often... I don't know how often that NBN's going to keep resetting. We'll see if we can work around it. But grats on the 5 streak, Ulrich, keeping up with all the issues that we've been having. Good to see you getting the streak back up. But yes, you are being cute. I'll leave you there. And we have some spiders to fight, which we are doing mostly okay against for the moment. So we shouldn't worry too much. Yeah. It's just the giant looking spider up here is the one that I'm currently worried about. But what spin? What spin are we getting? That's what I'm worrying about. No humans have died, so no resurrection required. Well, you know what? Spiders probably and bandits don't
debug mode
mix so well, but there's not many spiders left. Mr. Bandit. That is a poisonous nomad with double... Oh, bye, meow. She's gone. Well, it's double mutations once again, and spider glands. Okay, so I'm feeling confident, chat. I shouldn't. But with killing spiders and a spider gland enemy again, there might be a slight chance that we'll be able to get our lovely spider mutation that we desperately need. But even though we're desperate for it, at the same time, it is still weird to find us handling poison damage better than I thought we would. So, interesting. Interesting as that is. Alright, let's keep luring him in. As we get ready to, yes, burn the spider, but keep the corpse. Just be patient. Try and keep that king on lockdown if possible. It's good to have a lot of things at our disposal. Let the barbarian do his work, and let's just be patient. So Mike's still 85 with Australian internet. Oh wow, Tony with the 85, even with the Aussie internet. That is definitely a fancy flex there. Tough to keep up with the streaks there, but good job, man. Okay, the dogs are loose. And potentially dying. Why are you potentially dying? Oh yeah, spider poison. King's moving over. And... why are you not able to reload? Because I accidentally clicked take aim. Right, and it has that visual bug of showing action points when I don't have them. Whoops, alright. Pinky gets a kill, but Pinky is on death's door, but that's okay. Not much we can do about that. Trouble should just sit back for a little bit. Try and lure him in. Doing well, buddy. Doing well. Wait for next round. In a lot of ambush situations, I don't like screwing up my formation. Whatever that means. I don't really have a formation. It's just... Come one, come all. Stay away from the enemy. Is that guy not gonna... Not gonna advance. Oh, he's gonna go left. Right. Saying welcome back, yes. Australian internet certainly does provide some interesting situations, but welcome, welcome. We're still surviving. Spiders are still attacking. At least they're not attacking the cables anymore. That's the good part. Okay. Oh, I should have probably moved Henry up this way. We'll inspire him for next turn. I forgot the capabilities of Reach. Reach is important. With the True Strike, what does it do again? True Strike, extra accuracy and headshot. I got 5 stacks of True Strike. Holy crap. That's pretty nice. Alright, do we summon a friend? Yes. Who will probably... It looked like a catapult. That's a Wolf Rider Kobold who is going to very much die, and this king is going to stay confident. 15%, easy evasion for the king. Fair enough. But on the internet, the NBN died. And it happened last Thursday too, I think. Either it's a morning thing, or it's a Thursday thing. Thursday morning thing. I gotta do some more tests, as in, like, just see what happens with it. Because internet, every now and again, every week or every month or so, they can't have it running perfectly, so they have to do, like, resets or this and that. Maintenance. It's like how online games do maintenance. So, maybe this is just their scheduled time of doing it. I have no idea. But it's very coincidental that it happens at the same time for a couple of weeks now. So, we'll have to look into it. I'll try and take note of, like, if it happens tomorrow or the other day. See if we can triangulate the issue. Final spider's breaking out of the eggs. Yeah, the kobold's dead. And yeah, Manon just lost his hand after a very small attack. Huh. Same fight from before this connect? Yep, nothing's changed. Everything's the same. I didn't keep playing off the break, though. Because unfortunately, it doesn't record what I do when I'm not online. Unless I specifically do it that way. But no, this should still be the same fight. Nothing's changed except for some of the eggs have been broken because some of the spiders have stopped spawning. And there is only 2 eggs left. Still 10 enemies. The dogs have not died. Which is weird. But I am back. Welcome back, Malthus. Yeah. I can't be stuck in internet jail forever. They try. They do try their best. The Aussies and their internet ways. Lordran with the shot, 84. And he just blatantly misses it. Okay. Was hoping that he wouldn't. Fine, we'll put Pinky back up because Pinky died instantly. Trouble. Nice, good hit. Manon, please don't die on me, buddy. Oh, he's got 6 stacks of ages! Oh god, this king, surrounded by trees, is going to take a long time to kill. A very long time. Okay. Spider's on 1 HP. Malthus gets rid of 1 stack of Aegis. By doing no damage. Yep. Yep. It's on the bingo card today? It is. Of course it is. It's always on the bingo card. Why wouldn't it be? It's the freest bingo card in the world. Goodness. Imagine a world where we didn't have to have it on the bingo card. Nah, that's crazy talk. Absolute crazy talk right there. Alright, our dogs are trying their best. Let's just shuffle forward purple. Can we shoot 84s? We can! We can do it again! Double 84s because of the free shot of crossbow. That gets rid of 2 more Aegis stacks. He's down to 3. And I guess a lightning could do the same thing if he's stuck there. Lightning could get rid of Aegis. I think. Trouble needs to break free. Nicely done. Let's just be patient for this flank. 19 is not going to happen. Pinky dies. Yep, as expected. Malthus, though, has Aegis stacks. And evasion. So the king is going to find himself in a very similar situation to us. Called wet noodle fighting. Which I am very proficient in. Should not admit that out loud. The more wet noodles, the better. And then we can out DPS his Aegis, and Fury with a beautiful triple snipe. Oh, the spider's fleeing. Yep, that makes sense. 95 with the actual 95 miss. Hooray. And we got a stun. Oh my goodness. You know, that's how you beat Aegis. You just stun him. And Malthus is back up to 3 Aegis stacks, which is nice. And that looks like GG. A stunned king, no Aegis stacks left. Gets whittled down. I do like the back and flow when it comes to things like Aegis. When it comes to things like evasion. I just don't like when it gets out of hand. I like the feeling that, okay, I'm going to try and outdo his Aegis, handle it with my Aegis, maybe switch someone in who can handle it, maybe let him get a couple more stacks. Just hate when it's like infinite. Good to see Kovir's welcome back. We are back, happily. Takes a little bit of effort to keep us on top of that internet. But it won't keep us down forever. Alright, shovel to 65. Nope. Do I trust the Chosen to kill the Cutthroat?
A spin? What? Since when were you guys allowed to spin?
Sure, why not? Why not? The forest is too slow anyways. Blood Mess, what are you doing, buddy? Free kill. I mean, lightning can be sometimes classified as a free kill. It does hit the king, and it's gonna hit some of my peasants. I swear, if you kill a peasant, Blood Mess, and reduce my pay because of it... That's not good. Okay, the peasant almost died. 18 HP, not looking great. 23 HP on the other one. It's okay. It could have been worse. Just, you know, the abducted villagers came back a little bit, you know, well done. How is that my fault? I'm the victim here, chat. Yeah, you guys are huddled together for warmth, and they just got a bit too warm. And why is the spider coming back? What? There's 4 spiders. Why are they coming back? The lightning strike heralded the spider's return. Sounds like a frickin' footnote in a book. Oh, nice shot. Well, I felt I should stand under the tree in the storm. Okay, blood mess. They're all trees. Don't stand under a tree in a storm. My brother in Christ, this is a forest. Show me where there isn't a tree is the fun question. Okay, we're gonna have to be patient. Ooh, nice evasion. Spiders, what are you doing? They're still coming back. Stupid evasion. Stupid evasion! Why did we just take acid damage? Thanks, I didn't have the 10-day streak, rats. Aussie internet being too good to you. Welcome back. Okay, yeah, the zombie... Not the zombies. The spiders being weird. Maybe the Aussie internet changed them. The strats to the trees can fight back? No, no. Fighting strats in the forest is the worst place to fight them. I'm loving that parry. Missed a 67. Due to evasion, which is fair. Annoying, but fair. Okay, Trouble, I need you to be free. I need you to win. Close. Closely done. Okay, you guys are having a fun three-way fight, and I am intrigued about this king. Malthus, can you win this fight? He still has Aegis stacks. Oh my god, he keeps evading! Okay, now he has no more Aegis stacks. He has to die next turn, but he did Adrenaline. At negative 125 initiative, we have 96 initiative. We should be able to outspeed him. Oh, we did. This was the new turn. We outsped him. It was that guy just the wrong day Pokemon. Exactly. Definitely blame the Pokemon. We wanted them on our team. Also, the Warhound is acting defensively instead of chasing down spiders. There's some weird stuff going on in this fight that doesn't make sense to me. Very weird. But Lordran sniping the kill is not weird at all. That was amazing, dude. Amazing good kill. That's an extra potential ranged attack for you. And we are out of here successfully. Fallen here is doing well. The spider eventually realized he doesn't want to be here. Took your time figuring that one out, buddy. There we go. And we can win. Potentially. As long as my chosen doesn't fail me. He seems to be winning. The dog has stopped being defensive. For whatever reason. And he's returned to the society of fighting whatever he sees. Snow is worse. Swamp you can use to your advantage. Yeah, snow is the worst. Swamp can be abused. Snow is just freaking annoying. I hate the forest because it's slow and it causes annoying choke points that elongate the fight and then chat spawns things in. But in a normal gameplay, chat doesn't usually have to worry about those sorts of things. I usually have to worry about those things. But Swamp is really bad if you have a bad spawn, because of the debuffs, of course, and the movement issues through water. Forest has the choke points, the trees, the enemies shooting through seemingly impossible angles. whilst you're slowed down. You can't escape very easily. And snow is just so exhausting for the bros. Especially with elevation, too. Snow plus elevation, and then you get a couple of random trees. It opens up spots for the bros, yeah. We will be able to buy some bros today, though. Yes. And the nameless addings from earlier today will be still added to the stream. Can't move at all in snow? Yeah, it's so bad. That's why Pathfinder's like a must-have on most bros. Am I running them down? Am I letting them leave? He's right there. No, I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm out. Not going again. Spiders defeated. Couldn't get that last one. Lordran with a single kill. And Fury with 2 kills. Gets us 3 corpses. But we do get a famed armor piece. 1 for 42? Wow. That's really nimble. Such a beautiful tier 2. Okay. We have a 10% chance that these spider corpses give us what we want. 10% times 3, then. I'm not feeling hopeful, but I really want it. So it lets me for such a long fight. Yep, that's why spiders suck. Well, there's multiple reasons why spiders suck, but that's definitely one of them. Alright, let's rip the band-aid off.
Hey, Snow, guess what? There's a spin here. For real, my guy. I don't know what will happen. Sheesh, on God.
No more bad guys, Tony. Rip the band-aid off, see if we get it. Come on. No, don't cover retinue slots right now. Run away from the capybara. Abyss gets afraid. Good for you. You should be afraid of the capybara. Okay. 3 spider autopsies. Did we get it? Come on. Come on. Show me what I need. No. I need to kill more spiders. That sucks. That sucks. For real, my guy. Always my guy. What's a cappy bear? A cappy bear is a bear that goes for a certain sports team that you don't like. And thus he has to wear it loud and proud. I'm sorry, that's how it is. I mean, craft poison for now? Yeah, I could craft some poison just to keep us active. But unlucky there, Templar. Yeah, surprise. How unlucky could I get? I'll get a scroll, though. That seems pretty lucky. Wait. Okay, I thought I was going to jinx myself. Okay, a scroll of talent. That's pretty good. A bit of extra stats. So, good spin by Maticus. Who haven't I used a scroll on yet? That's a good question. I guess Henry? I didn't use it on Henry yet. You know what? Stats are pretty good. Didn't do potato spin? Oh yeah, before the crash. I didn't do that spin either. I'll do that as well. Hot take, who's the worst, Greenwood Shrat or Rock on Hold? Greenwood Shrat every day of the week, dude. Every day of the week. Also, for the prediction... nobody died. We're doing better with that. Yeah, Ulrich, I agree. The unlucky. Unlucky indeed. You did 2 spins for the weight. Really? So you think that's how it works? I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you. I'm not listening, but I'm hearing you. There's your potion. You're taking a potion, you're going to like it. It is a Iron Will potion. Unfortunately, not a permanent one that we were hoping for. But we will have to use those. Yeah, this was worth the fight, though. 6 for 129. Not super worth it, but still decent. Because, oh my god, that's not even worth it. Because Gladiator, the Gladiator freaking helmet. is 6 for 130. I know it has -3 vision, and this has -1 vision, but come on. Oh my god, it's so famous. It's one less than an actual item you can get in the game that's not famous. I always love doing that. Whenever I get like a fame tier 1, I'm like, oh wait, isn't that just like something you can find from the arena? Anyways, or buy off of a gladiator. But the 142 is really nice. That's really nice. It's the style and swag points. Yeah, it's the bucket on the head swag that everybody totally wants. Yes, that. And guess what? It's on the bunch of characters that I can't wear freaking helmets on. That's the swag I've got. I've got a freaking swagalicious no helmet team. Vision is vision, exactly. We're back, Zeramog, we're back. Welcome back, man. I need to start buying more bros that can actually wear helmets. Alright, we'll give the nose plate to Malthus, because he can handle the extra durability. And then this is an upgrade for Vatt'gern, technically, and then Sirach can get... Oh god, that's way too heavy. Maybe Kitten gets the upgrade? Yeah, Kitten gets the upgrade, which makes him look... Buckethead. Yeah. I hate that helmet, I'm so glad it's back, says Malthus. Glad to hear it. Alright, Goblin Ghillie suit can go to... Nezar. Oh god, he looks ugly. Have fun with that. Alright, let's get ourselves out of here. Let's go get paid. Night fight, realize your reach bro super effective helmets and no longer reach because these are vision, then you'll see. What do you mean eventually, Zeramog? I have that all the time. Dude, speaking like I've never had that issue before. I always have that issue. I rescued 5 out of 5 abducted townsfolk, thank God. They now have word of mouth and 3,600 gold. Word of mouth is selling items for less, extra recruits available. That sounds fun, I'll check them in the morning. Yeah, wooden bucket's good for that awkward square thing. A little bit. Haunted woods with lumberjacks disappearing. This might be spiders again. But I'll accept it in the morning. Let's just do a quick camp for... I guess we do meds again, just because we're slowly burning through the meds. And we get repairing regardless if we do meds or not. Hirees, 50% bonus means... not much. I mean, there's an anatomus that's undead, but I already have my guy sorted. They do have an oldling. An almost naked oldling, but an oldling nonetheless. Level 1. Could grab it. Enjoy the lurk potato. We do want a tree on the team. I don't have to go to the fancy place if I can just buy him here. Have a good sleep, man. Do take care of yourself. Rest is important. What's an oldling? Oldling is basically shapeshifter. He is the Thranthropy kind of dude where he can turn into either a rat or a tree. So you can go to rat for DPS or tree for tank, and I love him as a tree for tanking. 80 per day isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not too bad. And I can work him up, and I have the extra potions. How many potions do I have? I've got 3 left. That's pretty good. Purple ran out of his potion. Not Henry ran out of his potion as well. So I have 3 potions for the 3 new guys. That's pretty decent. I can afford this. We'll take him in. We'll take him in. See about 4 hours if I'm still on? I will be on... in 6.5 hours? Or so? Not 4 hours. 4 hours is lunch. Rat or a tree? Hit transforms a massive tree like a regular-sized rat? No. Big rat, big tree. not baby rat Zeramog. No. Like a mutated giant rat. and then also like a Shrat. So Rat Shrat are the options. So we'll take him on board. Please tell me he's good. Please tell me he rolled well. His melee skill rolled bad, which is good. His defenses rolled triple, which is good. But he did only roll a 5. Was hoping that that 5 would have been a bit better, but regardless, he still has decent resolve, decent HP. His melee skill is not the most important thing because he's going to be a tree. If I wanted to make him into a rat, I probably would have wanted better melee skill. But yeah, it's rat or shrat. Were rat or were tree. Yeah, basically. He got frail? Yeah, we can fix that. I like that he's got hate for mutants. Because that is so common, surprisingly, there, Templar. Surprising. So common and so useful. And what has he got for his tree? He's got Underdog. He's got Naked Warrior? He's got Nudist? Wait, do these guys... Transform, feel his pain, points of safety in battles, 2 dice... No, I don't have, like, Nimble. Where's his defenses? No, you get Battle Forge. That's what you do. When you choose tree, you get Battle Forge for free. That's right. No, I think Nudist is bad. No. It's cool that he has Nudist, though. We could maybe make a Nudist rat. But I don't think this guy's going to be a good rat. Yeah, yes, rat Nudist.
How many times have I told you, chat?
I believe it.
These spins are getting too scary. I won't survive.
So basically, this guy's a cooker. We got to babysit him a bit. And the tree takes a while to turn online. And even so, later on, you have to be like level 18 to get the best thing. Where you get Greenwood Shrat Shield. Recover shield durability 10 each turn. Quadruples the amount of tree transformation points. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So the idea is you take all the tree perks and you go super tanky defensive, and including things like resilient would be lovely. Undying would be sick. Recuperation is... I got recover for free, so screw recuperation, right? We want Shield Expert, of course. Everything's Shield bonus. Shield Bash? I don't think you can Shield Bash as a tree. That sounds weird. That sounds like it would crash the game. But I'll take a spin whilst I'm figuring out the build. And we'll have to get a name for this lovely friend as well. Take him time to grow into his... Okay, Zaramog. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Oh, injuries! Malthus. Unfortunate. It was bound to happen. But a crushed windpipe and a grazed eye socket are not too bad for your character. They barely touch him at all. It's like he's a healthy man once again. Okay, so Vengeance could be fun. But we want to go as heavy with the armor as possible. Muscularity's not bad. Not trying to go for damage, though. Shield Mastery. I don't think Shield Mastery is going to work, though. Most of the damage when surrounded. No. Oh, I love Looming Threat. Looming Threat is good. Whenever you're missed by an enemy, trigger a negative morale check. That's great. Brawny does the same idea of receiving less damage, ignoring armor. So we don't want that because it doesn't stack. No, we don't want Relentless. Blind Rage. No. No, we don't want Unbridled Fury. Bonebreaker is eh. Side effect is eh. Steadfast is eh, maybe. I just need the defensive stuff. Spike Tree, there we go, that's important, but that's level 11. Born with a board. I guess we don't get sniped at the beginning of a fight. It's not important, but I'll keep it there. Colossus is okay. I mean, we're going to be heavy, so we probably want Colossus for the extra fatigue. Yeah. We have to spend another time. You don't have to spend another if you don't want to. You can if you want to double your chances. But you don't have to spend another name slot, because I still have the ones from this morning. Which is, it's still technically morning right now. But yeah, it's up to you. Crippling Strikes, no. Adrenaline, I don't like Adrenaline at the moment. I don't need Recuperation if I have Recover. Last Stand is good. Heavy Strikes. There's a lot of these things... I see this in Legends too a bit. Sometimes it is. Where the heavier you are, the more damage you do. And it's like really cool, but I want my tank. I don't want to do damage. Get an Aegis stack when hitting the head or hitting the opponent. You know what? I'll do it. Defender's Gambit. Let's get lucky. Let's get some lucky headshots to get extra free Aegis stacks as a tank. Hair Splitter. That doesn't give you headshot chance. It just makes you do more damage. Fearsome's not bad. Don't like Slaughterer. Don't need Bloodbath. What about Imprison Hope? Headshot. A lot of movement. We're probably not going to move a lot. Bulwark. Yes! That's the defensive one. 10% of the weight of your armor is defense and resolve. And you get extra bonuses when you're super heavy. Nice. Okay, so we're sitting at 13 perks that we want. Which sounds like a lot, but like we have to get them at level 18, level 14, level 11, level 1. Yeah, it takes you so long till you get your next tree perk. On each enemy attack, gather spikes and unleash them on turn start, dealing 1 to 5 stacks. Damaging surrounding enemies up to 10 stacks. Upgrade spikes at level... Oh, at tree form, which is this one? Tree form? Tree form. Tree transfer masteration, that's the one. Mastery. There's no other tree things that I'm missing. Gain 5% in armor regen per turn at any form. Increase fatigue recovery by 10 at any form. A tree form inflicts daze to any attacker. Ooh, level 14 is good. And then the full mastery is the extra recovery on the shield. It's so nice. Yeah, I want a good tree on the team. Dodge is a bad idea. Pathfinder is probably not worth it. You're immune to the penalties applied by swamps, though. Yeah, I don't know. Do we get rotate? My tree does not get rotate. That sucks. Don't need Steel Resolve. Don't need Tumble? No. Overall, Berserk, not important. Should always. Rapid Assault, not good. Indomitabl's probably good. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. It's a lot of things to choose, but let's do buff them up. And let's get an aim spin in here. Let's see who our lovely wooded friend is. Alright, first on the name list today was... Have a good sleep, Thulu. Thanks for hanging, man. Do take care of yourself. And we'll catch you soon. Malthus 60s Drays this. Okay, good. Let's see who our lovely, hopefully well-protected tree is going to be. And it's Hayich. Or Hey She. H. It's H. I get it. I'm bad at pronouncing, but we gotcha. Welcome on in, H. Did I put the dev tools on? Okay, we're good. As our tree tank. Welcome on in. Okay, so let's give him as heavy as we can. We do have a barbarian helmet still left over. Ah, we've got the rotten helmet, which is probably better. No, it's not. The barbarian's better. Interesting. We do have the super heavy nomad armor. 270, 260 is pretty decent for now. He's not undead, and he can use a reach weapon, which we have. I guess... No, we'll go with the pike. The pike's better. Armor effectiveness gets to 80 at least. I'll give him headshot chance just because we can. Give him a net, give him a shield. How do I have no stinking shields? After all my fights with so many things. That confuses me. Anyways, Manon, what do we got? I guess perfect fit. Quick hands. Maybe backstabber? Extra accuracy? Probably backstabber. My fodder don't really have much to do, just sit there and hopefully survive. Alright, let's get a couple shields, because I think I need a couple at this point. Let's get ourselves back out there. Oh my goodness, you're only selling the buckler. Fine, I'll buy the buckler. Anything is anything at this point. And it's good to have a tree in training on the team. We have a potion on Purple People Eater, we have a potion on Not Henry, and we have a potion on H. One spare potion because we just bought him. Let's go sell some stuff and go find some more darn spiders. Do I trust Haunted Woods, though? Okay, I'll trust it. This could be spiders. When's the other chance I'm going to get spiders like this? Uh-huh. But here's the fun question. Where's the footprints?
I'm totally not sarcastic in saying this. You guys did a really good spin, for sure.
Very far away footprints. Thank you, game. Totally makes my life easier. Let's see what the spin is, though, Kiersey. Appreciate it. Not injuries? Not injuries would be best. Gambling. Okay. Who would you like to gamble on? Could gamble on the tree. Could gamble on Abyss. Maybe our nudist? I don't know, we've got actually a lot of choices now. I'm feeling like the team is slowly fleshing itself out. Not too many fodders to worry about. I mean, it's still like half a team of fodders, but... What are you thinking? The Val is still on the team until I get him to potion brewing. Someone that needs it, my choice. I mean, our tree only does have 2 traits on him. I feel like we could gamble something good on him. I feel it's fair. Let's see if we get lucky. Hate for mutants and frail. And he gets a free arena champion!
Debug mode off.
Okay, fought in 0 matches, and he's the arena champion, Kiersey. I love it. I absolutely love it. Very lucky. Hey, guess what? Abyss has been in 28 matches, and he's the arena champion. But we just bought ourselves a free arena champion, chat. H is good enough. Long lost brother. Spider? Oh my god, it's Strats. Something that kills lumberjacks. You know what? I should have pictured it. Can I, like, fight you outside the forest, you stupid trees, please? Because I know they're not trying to fight me. I don't want to fight Strats, though. Come back here! No, 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 come back. We're in the clearing. Good. It's also a champion officer and a hyena, so at least it's less Strats. But it's still Strats. Oh, hello, big guy. You have some stats, don't you? Just a little bit. I got outran by trees. Yeah, okay, okay. You don't need to rub it in. Outrun by trees. I get outrun by everything, Chad. I don't run. I mean, I do run. I just... My bros don't run very much. Alright, predictions up. And we now need to shoot this guy down. He's got no stacks of... Oh, he's going to get a stack of it, isn't he? No stacks of evasion. There's his stack of evasion. Oh my god. You know what? You're the reason I go to therapy, little guy. And I went through his evasion and missed the 14. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Perfect focus. Heed the call. I'm going to distract the trees with a savage goblin skirmish with evasion. Oh god, good luck with that, buddy. Sure, that'll go well. Nothing could go wrong with that. Goblin evaded. Oh my god, they're mutated trees. Beastly endurance, Goblin's cunning, and Goblin's cunning. I guess that's good. Oh, that's good. They've got less HP. That's a 265 HP tree. Don't remember what Beastly endurance does, though. I think that's some resilience. Okay, happy days. We might be able to handle the trees. Anyways, that totally makes sense. Don't question it, chat. Blocking sight doesn't affect trees, because they don't use their eyes. They cheat. So I'm going to just shuffle forward and shoot a tree. None of it makes sense. It's extra stamina mainly for the Beastly Endurance. Oh, from 400 to 440. Interesting. Okay, Mana still has a split hand, which is bad. I will leave a bunch of people in the back line. Fire damage! Nicolo, you're going to be very important in this fight. H is going to have to hide back here. And we'll spread out a bit. It's got bonus armor and gives fire weakness. It gives Beastly Endurance gives more fire weakness. That's crazy. It ignores no bonus armor. Oh, it would normally give bonus armor if the thing had armor. So you don't just give free armor, Templar? What are you being nice now? This is a weird side of you, man. I don't know how to feel. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're trying to make sure the player doesn't get bonus armor, unlike people who have no heads. Oh, I see. You're trying to make it as a cripple for the player. That makes more sense. all in good fun, man. Alright, what can I do with this? Do you guys have evasion? You probably do. Overwhelm. Cruel intent. I guess if I can overwhelm the Shrat. That's what, 9 stacks of overwhelm? That's not too bad. That'll help Malthus. Malthus with a 95. I forgot. I forgot! I hate Shrats. I absolutely hate Shrats. Okay, can still got the juicy 80, just saying. Mm-hmm, that's the idea. Need to get that juicy 80. But here's the problem. I'm fighting Shrats, man. Who has the Great Axe? Didn't I put that in someone's back pocket? Did I put it in Malthus's back pocket? Am I an idiot? I think I'm an idiot. Malthus, get back into that fight. I forgot I gave you that. To solve the specific problem. This exact problem. Okay, okay, we can handle the trees. It'll just take a little bit of effort. Set him on fire. Okay. Mr. Adari Al-Haroun is not having a good day. And we're going to try and keep it that way. It's weird that the trees fled from me, though. Slightly weird. Our goblin is dying. And not winning that fight. The tree returned. You fool. I shouldn't be wasting ammunition here. And the goblin's dead. And the lightning's gonna do no damage. Trouble is winning very slowly the 1v1. Well, it's more like a multi-v1, but technically it's Trouble. Really? Huh. Anyways, weird stuff. Let's get Vatt'gern out here as bait. Let's just take aim, we got nothing else to do. Try and bait the trees down south. We need to burn the trees. I need Pinky to move. Lightning does nothing. What a surprise. Lightning is meant to hit trees, but trees don't like... They're immune to lightning? It's a weird concept. Trees are meant to be weak to lightning. Alright, let's put bugs on the trees. So trees are weak to bugs, but they're immune to lightning. Make it make sense. Split shield. And then... that's all I got. Okay, Pinky's got some damage. Oh, wow, I forgot about the double attack. Double attack greatsword is pretty darn good. And then I missed 95. Okay. Okay. That's how you cut the trees down. I mean, I think that was the weakest tree on the battlefield, though, but still. Made me feel good about myself. Just a little bit. Triple hits from Trouble. Nice to see it. Deals at least 5 damage to points. We found cheesy ways of doing things. Are they effective? No. But technically, it's cheese. Technically. Split attack for 32%. We rolled a 78. Not a chance. Was worth a try, though. Double 95s. He's on 12 HP. Not much more to deal with, buddy. Let's buff Nocolo. Give him a good feeling of survival. Let's get Manon over here. We need to break that tree into multiple pieces. But we don't have action points on our zombies, so they're going to have way too much fun. Nice whipping. And he dies to his bleed. Good. That's a dead tree. We need to wait for the other tree to come through. Or for Pinky to go and bait them in. That would probably be the play. Did we dodge? We did dodge. Feels wrong. Feels weird. Guaranteed 5 damage to always hit. And now we break the shield with how much? 0 damage. Oh yeah, that's right. 0 damage shield break. Gotta love that. Alright. What else do we have? We have extra. We'll just walk forward. Excuse me. Get those action points to someone who actually needs it. For shield breaking, 12 damage to the shield, which means it should do 6 damage. No, it did actually 12 damage. A basic Shrat doesn't have shield expert. And it should stay that way. Yes, that is how Shrats should be. Basic Shrats don't need shield expert. Yes. Totally normal activities. We also summon a friend who, unfortunately, that is really cool though, Revenant Oathbringer, does not have shield damage. So he is also going to just wail on the enemy for fun. No shield damage here. We could try and stamina him to death, I guess, but that's not going to do much. Pinky's almost dead. Malthus needs to take a long walk. That's all we got. Yeah, well, Pinky's definitely dead. Okay, with the shield bashes, that does add a decent amount of fatigue. Break the shield. Damn, that did a lot of damage. He's not dead, though. But he is certainly close. Nice shot by Lordran. Vatt'gern is never going to hit those, but that's okay. We understand. Having negative accuracy is very painful. Okay. Next up. More shield break. Now regen 2, we got it down to 12, so it's going to take a little longer. And I got nothing else for this, it's just going to take time. Snipe. Fiore. One more. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay. Definitely coming along strongly there. We missed a 95. But we're okay. We're fine. We got all of our other 95s. Yeah. Unfortunate, buddy. Unfortunate. Going up to 400 fatigue is going to take too long, though. So let's just wait for 2 more turns, because he healed 2. Yep. Healed 2, we'll get more. So wait for Froth's turn. He's down to 4 durability. And then that's it. I lied. That was not a 9 lives proc. That was through 200 armor, almost an insta-kill. Yikes. That was a lot of damage. Malthus needs to recharge. Oh, he did some damage. Fair enough, fair enough. The durability seems to do specific damage. Frost takes a hit, but he's fine. Vatt'gern, you'll be fine. Just don't take another hit like that. Sure. What do you mean I can't see him from this angle? Darn angles in this game. Okay, break that shield. Turn him into mincemeat. Do it. 95. 19 damage. 28 to 36. Oh, split hand has reduced damage, not accuracy. Understandable. I just out-exhausted myself to do 5 and 7 damage. $30 and 29, that's a little better. It's better, but not crazy. Oh, we do have the Revenant on our team, though. Mr. 95. Nice kill by Malthus. Now comes the fun part. The Revenant does 45? It's something. There's the fire damage. Okay. So we got him into 37 damage. The fire did 31 damage. And if that fire stacks every single turn... Mr. 95 again! Hey! Vatt'gern hit something! Did so much damage. But when he does hit, it's colossal. I think the tree might just die to fire damage. Or might die... Oh my goodness, Henry does like no damage. Dies to fire damage. And probably didn't drop anything. That's depressing. Fiore with the snipe. No, and then we missed the 95. Alright, okay, I see how it is. The tree's fleeing. Wait, what? Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry, chat. I just, you know... Excuse me for questioning. Yeah, don't worry. The tree's just scared, and he's running away. He's gonna go tell his big tree parents that we bullied him. Baby trees are, you know, affected by emotions more so these days. And they don't like taking fights they can't win. That all makes perfect sense. Regardless, our tree tank got some XP for fighting some trees. Didn't do any damage because we kept him safe. But in general, pretty okay XP. Malthus got 14. Oh my god, he got so much. As he does do a lot of damage, that's why. And we get 1 tree corpse. So it'd be interesting to see what the mutation is like. And a little bit of money from that. Nothing too crazy, though. Since we had the axe. If we did not have the axe shot, I don't know. I don't want to imagine it. Not being able to break shields on trees in vanilla is hell. Not being able to break trees, shields in Legends is still pretty much a kind of living hell. But not being able to break trees, shields in this mod selection, I have not known true hell. But I now know what that is. Being immune to almost all damage without breaking a shield is absolutely horrible. But someone's got to do it. Alright, inventory is once again way too full. Let's get out of here. And keep hunting for spiders. What's the other thing I was hunting for, chat? Spiders and something else. Swap spins. Did I not swap them? Oh my god.
You better not be doing a spin
do
when I
the
specifically said not to,
interaction thing.
chat. I swear I'll turn this stream around.
And it doesn't register it half the time. Thank you, though, Kiersey, for reminding me that it wasn't swapped. I need to learn more about the StreamerBot update to see if I can change it, because in the good old days it let me do it. But now it just doesn't. So thanks again, man. And let's see what we get. Something... Please don't be injuries. Please just keep going. Go, 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 past the injuries. Yes! Just barely past the injuries. We'll take a trophy loot. And hopefully it's the loot we're looking for. Oh, goblins! That's what we're looking for. No, not goblins. We're looking for spiders. What was the other thing we were trying to hunt today? Whatever it is, it better be spiders.
Debug mode on. Debug mode off.
Glittering rocks, not bad. Not bad for money. See an aerial view of my castle looks like, screenshot in general? Ooh, sweet, I'll have a look. Ooh, that's looking pretty good. I know, the inventory is way too bad for me. This mod set's so bad for my goblin hoarding. Castle's looking great. Look at that. And I'm assuming that's got some sort of glass aspect to it. Can you hoard monsters or slaves in there? Because wait, this is Conan, right? I'm used to Ark, where you house all your dinosaurs inside your base. Conan has mainly just human slaves. I don't think you have many pets, do you? Do you have like crocodiles or like hyenas and stuff? Because why not have a big base if you don't have a lot of pets? Like you gotta hoard all the cool things. Oh, that's cool. I'm assuming you're making like a dome here or something else. Big scorpion pet on the stairs? Oh, that's a pet? That's not an enemy? He's cool. I like him. I thought that was just a random mob, and I thought this was either a statue to a boss, or a boss summoning thing, or just an enemy. That's cool, man. Can you ride your pets like an Ark? Or do they just have to follow you around? Conan's cool. Different, though. But similar ideas. Yeah. I like it, man. Nicely done. You only ride certain ones like around with camels and horses. Aw, dang. A bit limited. Understandable, though. Understandable. Okay, were we going gifted for Purple People Eater? Yeah, because we need that defense. +3, +3, and I think it's HP we care a little bit about for the nudism. Yes. Okay, nicely done. But it's also mind over body too, so a bit more of our... Wish it was a +5 though. That's fine. Getting up to 100 is still decent. Getting over 100 is still decent. He's got some good stats. H gets 2 levels from that fight though. Very nice. Let's get him his Undying. Let's get him his tree form. Defense, we want the HP is the most important. And surprisingly, I kind of want melee skill. Because as a tank, I hate it so much when enemies try and run away from me. So if he rolls 3s, we're going to have to get that melee skill up a little bit. And he's rolling 3s. If he rolls a 2, I might go with something else, like maybe a bit more fatigue. Maybe a resolve single roll. Because he's going to get a lot of fatigue from tree form. And from what he's getting out of all these. And potentially Colossus. So he should be fine. Alright, let's save over that. Let's get ourselves further. Oh, day 69, nice. But it's day 73 now. Find location is going to cost how much? 610. Alright, 1 second shot. Alright, sorry about that. Wasn't expecting a call. Find mossy gravestones somewhere to southeast. I mean, because we spend $1,000 a day to do stuff, is that worth? It's gonna cost like $1,000 for us to get there and back. It's probably not worth it. We gotta do the higher priority quests, the bigger ones, the juicier quests for money. There goes $1,000. We're fine. We're fine. We need the good stuff. But most importantly, we need the beasts. The beasties. What are we selling at? 6? Your town is not worth it. Not really worth it. Daily pays 1,000? Nah, it's only about 1,131. Only. And that's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bros. Out of 19. Greenskins will give me $2,000 for Grun's stat. How far is Grunstad? It's close. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. I'll take anything. That is decent money for not too much work. Thief, noising it. Thief. Abyss beat up the thief? Maybe he is useful. For 181 crowns. Nice one. We'll camp till morning. Make some meds. Save us some money. Maybe trade with this place if they actually have a good price. Please be a good price. Please be a good price. Selling for 19. That's good enough. I'll live with it. Gotta stay on top of those darn bills. Valuables go away. And now I'm feeling like I have 9 days of crowns. Yep. Anyways, chat, I think we shouldn't buy too many more expensive bros for a little bit and just do a ton of fighting. Good idea? Good idea. I'm on board with that idea. Also, what do I do with all this gossamer and all this poison? It's broken and useless. Didn't I have a net person? Or am I thinking of the wrong stream? Oh, he might have died.
I take no responsibility for this spin. I have no idea the power you've unleashed, and I weep for the consequences.
I do not have a net person. That kind of sucks. It's going to be hard to handle nets. The reason why I wanted to keep that Gossamer is because I could potentially upgrade those nets and then refill them if I had a net person, but I think my net person is dead. Do I go bankrupt and buy another Famed? Mm-hmm, Kiersey, exactly. Oh, and speaking of... Oh, I thought that was money. Even better with Stanator. That's a perk point. Happy days. Where would you like that one to be? Definitely perk point is worth more than $1,000. But it won't pay the rent. But it could get us even stronger. So who's taking to your lightning, my man? Our Nudist, our Speed Cleaver Fear, our Malthus, our Whipman, our Banner Healer. Maybe our new Tree Tank. Give him a bit more boost towards those tree cool perks. Like the sound of the Nudist? With context, right? Yeah, that's what you meant. You meant in Battle Brothers, right? Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Debug mode.
He prefers not to answer, understandably.
Debug mode.
Let's give him his lovely nimble and try and keep him alive. Just to be safe. Now that he's Nudist and nimble, he might be able to take off his clothes, but I'm just gonna keep him on for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. But I might actually swap out his base armor for 350. Actually, what happens if I make him completely nude? Nimble, no bonus. I hate you. I hate you, game.
Hold
I
fast.
absolutely hate you. I can't choose both? Because Nimble has to be between 6 and 8 R18. So there he gets the Nimble bonus, but then he's not going to get his Nudist bonus, is he? Because Nudist says... if you're wearing no body armor, and the weight of your helmet is no more than 5... That's so annoying. It was well timed, it certainly was. Internet connectivity gods displays quick offer snowballs in reverence. I appreciate it, Ulrich, I appreciate it. Definitely added a lot of thematics to this nudist bro. That's really freaking annoying. When did I last save? 9 minutes ago. Should have saved before I did that thing. Let's save over this one and see when my last save was. I think I was just at the other place, wasn't I? And then I just walked here. Yeah, I just walked over here. Alright, then I can just walk over here. And do the thing anyways. That's so annoying, though.
Debug mode on.
Did I just double perk? Oh my god. I'm fine. Same person was a mistake. Yeah, I'm fixing the mistake. I'm just trying to fix the mistake without having to make too many mistakes. Trying to. But yeah, no, nudist is really bad.
Debug mode on.
There you go, single perk.
Debug mode off.
That's so annoying. We gotta work around this, though. We'll find a way. There's got to be something that lets us take more hits. Because Undying... the Naked Warrior strategy with the Undying and staying on low HP and upgrading it into Deathless is pretty good. It is pretty darn good. So Purple People Eater will be very good for a lot of swarming enemies or in 1v1 situations. And by I mean swarming enemies, I mean swarming low HP things like spiders or... maybe like baby... oh no, not baby Ifrits. Baby Ifrits are actually harder to kill these days. Maybe goblins? Oh, with the evasion stacks. Oh man, everything's just difficult. But if he gets a lot of early kills, or if he's in a 1v1 situation, he should be able to handle a lot of things. But it would be nice if he had a way of having damage resistance. Last Stand is potential. Vengeance isn't really damage resistance. We do have Steel Brow, which does help a little bit. I guess the idea is if he has... but he's gonna be nudist, that's the thing. I was like, if he has a good enough armor, then he's not gonna get knocked down so quickly. But if he's sitting with, like, no armor, how does he stay alive long enough to deal with all of the extra Undying stacks? Hey, Golge, welcome on in. Good morning indeed. It is technically midday, but close enough. I thought you'd be playing the Menace demo. Menace demo is Saturday, not today. But good call, though. Good call. You were close. Yeah, I'd like to find some bit of DR in here. I bet you I'm missing it. Indomitable. Maybe it's that. Indomitable upgrades Aegis and Evasion. But I don't have Aegis and Evasion. So how does that work? Indomitable's kind of bad, then. Receive a key just planning for that day? Oh, no, I've got a key for it. I've got it. I didn't download it, though. Did I download it? No. It's only 7.8 gigabytes. Only. It's a pretty big demo. But, yeah, no, it's just Saturday's stream that I've got it for. Hold the line is defense. It does reduce damage taken, but only 10%. Okay. Maybe I need to start doing things like this. No, not evasion. Is there a way of starting a battle with... not steadfast. Starting a battle with Aegis would be nice. I know Battleforge can do it. Battleforge says... Start every battle with 3 stacks of Aegis when the total weight of equipped armor is above 40. Can't really do that. 60% chance to gain Aegis when hitting the head. Can only gain a single stack of Aegis for each enemy in each round. That would be nice. Okay, maybe Purple People Eater has to be a headshot nudist. Because we never figured out what weapon he wants to use. He might actually have to use this weapon. What happened to the stream earlier? NBN crashed out. Welcome back, George. Welcome. Unfortunately, it does ruin people's streaks, but unfortunately, NBN just hates Thursdays at 10 a.m. It's fine every other time of the week. Fine every other time of the day, as far as I've seen. I gotta do some more testings. Maybe I'll try tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock and see what happens. Not for the stream, but just to see how it goes. But yeah, it just hates Thursday at 10 a.m. I might fix my schedule, but I also have to check see if it's going to affect the subathon, but we'll see how it goes. It is annoying, though. But no, I do like this. The extra Aegis from headshots. Iron Will has injury resistance, although we already have some injury resistance. Not a lot. That's only temporary injury resistance. Hold on. Iron Will. Negative morale checks cannot reduce your morale. Stacks are lost when suffering negative morale checks. But you don't take negative morale checks when you're shot by hit points. But if people walk next to you, it's a negative morale check, isn't it? So Iron Will kind of sucks. That is pretty bad. I need more stacks of Iron Will. Somehow. Some ways of getting more of them. Yeah. But I do like the idea of going for a headshot build. So, start every battle with 2 stacks of Hunter. Stacks are lost when attacking. Gains 8% of your current initiative as a bonus chance at the head. Okay, I like that. I don't like the stacks being lost so quickly. So we want to go a little bit faster then. We're going with the Mind Over Body strategy, which will give us extra injury resistance. That's where we're getting injury resistance. We don't need Formidable Defender, although it is tempting. Yes, yes. We get fatigue recovery, we get injury resistance here. Immune to lethal, immune to poison, immune to bleeding. Stacks are lost when taking hits, that's fine. Headhunter to give us extra headshot chance. We have guaranteed headshot chance from Lash if we need to. We go with the headshot chance of Defender's Gambit to get the Aegis stacks to get ourselves surviving. We have the Last Stand to become immune to death for 3 turns. Or damage in general. We don't take Nimble because we can't. And that seems to be good enough damage resistance for the build. Rapid Assault is only damage, not reduction. Is freedom of movement reduction? It is. Oh, we could go speedy. That definitely works. I like it. I like it. If we're a little bit faster, we get some more melee defense. So it'd be very good against slow opponents. Only problem is I'm going to be using a lot of fatigue with this build. And I don't have flail mastery. Oh my god, I don't have flail mastery. What else hits heads? Axes? Obliterate's chance to hit the head is 30% increased. Shop's bonus damage on a head hit. Oh, that's on a head hit. What's obliterate? Nope, it's not that. Maybe it's from a one-handed axe. I don't have a one-handed axe at the moment. Can I buy one just to see the science? Well, it's not those. Maybe it is one-handed. Why are we selling at 31? How did I miss that before I left this place? I guess restarting from a save point was a really good play. Wow. Okay. Totally planned. I don't think I need the Heart of the Forest and the glowing resin. That's pretty good money. Probably sell a little bit of gossamer. I've got too much gossamer. Too many wolf pelts. For now. Actually, I might leave one more in the inventory. There we go. Don't need you. Kopesh is 40 to 55. What's my other cleaver, man?
You better not be doing a spin when I specifically said not to chat. I swear I'll turn this car around.
Oh, my cleaver man's dead, isn't he? Oh, fudge, that's right. No, I'll keep that cleaver. No, it's fine. I'll work with a spin, appreciate it. We'll do that in just a second. I am double checking what I forgot to do. I think that's everything I needed to worry about. Damn, 31's a good price. Okay, food is never an issue for this team. There's a one-hit axe. I'm freaking crazy. Okay, what's obliterate look like? Show me. Chop, split shield, break the shell, salt the wound, finish them. What's obliterate? More armor damage, more head damage. Extra head damage. You got a hefty delay? Maybe refresh the stream. Does Mono Wiki look at these seals? No, it does not, Choppy, as far as I know. And I said that as soon as Choppy said it. Coming up on my screen. Maybe it's delayed on my end. I'll just refresh chat. Okay, it should be good now. We'll get the spin up. Thank you, Ulrich. $1,000 crowns, good money.
Debug mode on. Debug
Appreciate
mode
it. Thank you for the coins. That screwed up because I now bought that axe, didn't I? Whoops. Yeah, refreshed? Okay, all good. Non-subscribers have no delay. Must be a feature. Must be a feature. I love it. Extra 1% chance at the head is not worth... It's not worth it. Okay, sell that back at a premium. Do any of these actually have a headshot chance? 10% chance to hit the head. Hits both the head and body for additional damage. I mean, here's the real question. When it says, this is why I don't like perks. When it says 60% chance to gain a stack of Aegis when hitting the head. If you're using a two-handed axe that always hits the head, that's gotta be free money, right? Snows and like perks confirmed. I know, right? It's better now with the refresh? Okay, good to hear it, Alric. Good to hear it. That means two-handed axe has to be the play. Because you're always hitting the head. Then you don't need Headhunter. Logically speaking, that makes sense. But I don't know if I should be using logic in this area of thinking. Sounds like a bad idea. Round Swing doesn't have headshot chance, and Carve the Flesh has injury chance. Okay, I'm gonna go with gambling. And if it doesn't work the way I want it to work, I'm gonna just cry, I guess. Cry myself to sleep. So, Mr. Malthus, thank you very much for holding onto this axe for so long, and let's see if we can use it. So, Purple People Eater, let's get you your Axe Mastery. Which will fatigue you down to 12. Because this guarantees head and body, right? No. Split Man is the one I want. Yes. That's a lot of fatigue. 23. Interesting. None of these upgrades are really good. No, I just want Split Man. The reason why I take the Mastery is not for the Mastery's sake, it's for the fatigue reduction. The Masteries don't benefit me. So it doesn't matter when I take it. Fair enough. I'm happy with that. Enough. And then we just hope we have enough perks for the rest of the build, which we should, right? 5 plus 7, 12. We should have enough. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, good enough. Good enough for us. Let's just hope it works. Anyways, it saves Split Man for when you're out of Aegis to reduce fatigue use. Yeah, the fatigue use does concern me. It's just needing enough perks. I'll leave Headhunter on a bright green to remind myself that I kind of want it. I like your thinking, though, because fatigue is a big issue with these sorts of things. Yeah. Oh, we still haven't done any trade goods. Ha! That's been a while. Greenskins, is it still at the same place? Gruntstat? Sure, let's do it. We'll camp till morning, double check the shops. I don't think there's anything in the shops I need. But let's double check just to be safe. Shield. Didn't I need a shield for someone? Technically, Sword Coast needs a shield. Technically, H needs a better shield. Let's give H a better shield and give Sword Coast his old shield. Yeah, let's do that. We have the leftover flail, which I could probably give to Sword Coast now, but he doesn't want to use a stinking nomad flail. We have this leftover armor, which is 38 for... Ugh. It has the Frenzied Mantle at least, which we could give to H. Sure, why not? Headshot chance. Let's give it to Thulu. Why not? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go get some nice greenskin kills, and hopefully that includes... Ooh, cheap tools! Ooh. That is very cheap tools. Hedgehogs with many accounts, and it goes good to secure Aegis with it. Yeah, exactly, but if not, I'm going to be very sad. That's the thing. That's the thing. If it doesn't count... But I really hope it counts. Because it's going to be so nice. Worst comes to worst, we go headshot build with the initiative. Champion Winselmutter, hello. Yikes. That's an interesting fight. Champion Overseer and a few Champion Skirmishers. There's some easy enemies in this one. It's only 18. And they're all white champions except for the Winsel? Oh my god, that Winsel has 118 melee skill. Okay, other than that, we're good. Oh, also, OBS got pissed off and you guys can't see what you're typing in chat. My apologies. That, I think, needs to refresh the chat box. There we go. We figured out how to fix that last time. Alright, let's get a prediction in here. Which, this doesn't seem that scary. Oh, I forgot about the crossbow. Of course I forgot about him. $124 melee defense. 100 range skill. What the hell is this Overseer?
Hey, I saw that. You thought you could get away with a sneaky spin, didn't you?
Wow. 2,000 range defense on the Apparition. Oh boy, those two are gonna be fun. Ulrich, thanks for the spin. Let's see what we get. As long as it's not a champion, we will take a free kill, though. We will take a free kill.
Debug mode on.
Specifically... Oh, there is a couple of hiding goblins. There's some hiding goblins you could kill. There is the poleaxe dude. There's the Nomad Outlaw. What you thinking? Need to hedge your bets? Mm-hmm. Penniless... Oh, yeah. Denmark laws. DK is DK Denmark? I thought DMK was Denmark. But yeah, definitely the gambling laws are fun. But how do you want to hedge these bets? There is a zombie that you kill, it will come back. So this is the best way to waste a free kill. Dane here, yep, kill this. Yeah, you thought of it, you thought of it. You kill the zombie, he comes back. Such a cheeky Dane. Alright, let's see what we get. Sniping capabilities is 60% with 5 evasion stacks. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go for triple shot. And one of the 26s hit. Try and beat all these evasions just by going as an AoE triple shot. Yep, they're down to 1, down to 3, down to 0, and still at 5. So that seems to be the best way to get rid of evasion for me at the moment, just AoE stuff. That plus throwing nets on things, I think, is what is really good for evasion right now. But I don't have a ton of nets all the time. So we'll have to see what we can do with that. Specifically, we can also see what happens if I put Sir Hildebrand the Inquisitor up on the front line. Didn't expect him to join us today. Fun times. And of course, couldn't make it too easy, Alaric. Of course not, because that'd be too much fun. Too much simplicity. Okay, did we grab the... Oh, we didn't grab the Defender's Gambit, so we can't test it yet. Purple People Eater, I do worry about you. You might have to hang back. I made him nudist, but I mean, I'm not confident in his nudism just yet. He's confident, but I'm not. Good summons his blood, yes. Definitely a good summon for once. We'll take it. Lordrin, go for a triple shot, and he missed. But the AoE is what gets rid of the stinking evasion. Let's give our archer a better chance. Vatt'gern with a miss. Manon with some walking. Walking simulator is real. Nezar gets the whip. He's running out of evasion stacks, so it's bound to happen eventually. There we go. He faces the wrong side. Okay, okay. You guys don't need to summon an Inquisitor to fight us. That would be interesting. Not more interesting than these two currently. Actually, he's going to get to shoot soon. And H gets a beautiful hit. And now we see the violent inherent in the system. He whips him to fix the fleeing morale. Good. Now what? Zombie's back. Crossbow, and he misses. Lordrin evaded. The betrayal. Do I get the loot? I don't. Do I get the XP? Probably not either. The Banshee Scream against Sir Hildebrand actually dodges the scream because he's got 250 resolve. Yeesh. That is something else. Also, I missed the evasion stack, so once again, Malthus is not better than evasion. Monty Python reference? I do believe. Monty Python is great. Triple shot, nothing good there. I'm out of ammunition. What a surprise. But we do get a shot. Okay, Hildebrand's taking some hits. Can we get a 93? We can. Can we get another 93? We can! Henry, good kill. Okay, Purple, I'll bring you over here for assistance. How are you not dead? Okay, he died to bleeding. Trouble gets a good kill. The lightning still hasn't happened because Abyss has slowed himself down with 146 fatigue. Swordco, save your friend. Or not. Pinky's dead. And the Direwolf takes a beautiful headshot. Right? Yes, headshot. Lordrin, I love your headshots, man. They're too good. Vatt'gern with the save on a 30%. Fancy. Let's buff Purple Pea Leader to try and kill this Direwolf if possible. Nezar, it's a 60. Never mind. Nicolo just did some disgusting damage there. Whips for the win. 5% Sirach does not hit. Surprisingly. Fix these net issues. Story of my life. Evasion, but you can't evade lightning. Thank God. You can make trees immune to lightning, but you can't evade it. Okay, well, Sir Hildebrand just got his ass kicked. He's not gonna have a fun time with that scream. But his sacrifice will not be in vain. Good kill. Lightning on the ghost. I want to try and pop one of those undyings. Oh, the counter snipe. That was pretty sick. I think it was a headshot too. Okay, they're taking a long time trying to kill him. Value of overwhelm is the fact that debuffs through evasion. Maybe. I still haven't fallen in love with it, man. But I appreciate the deconstruction. It would be nice to find a way where overwhelm feels good. It just doesn't. That hurt a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Because, yeah, normally vanilla overwhelm or just any other overwhelm feels like it has a place of strength in either your hands or the opponent's hands. I don't know what it is. Even though I kind of know what it is, it just doesn't work. Three stacks on a hit to the head. The only time I could see overwhelm being super good. That's the thing too. I think it's both sides for me, Ulrich. I'm like, it doesn't feel good for me, but then people keep saying it's good, so then it's like, what am I missing? What am I missing? I can see you get 3 stacks on a hit to the head. So you're minusing range skill and range defense by 2 each hit, which doesn't really matter that much. I guess it could be good if you're trying to whittle down an opponent at the end of a fight. Would 5 apply on split man? Maybe. Do it needs to be doubled at least? I'm feeling the same. But because like it doesn't stick. No matter how many sources you apply, like normal overwhelm, it all goes at the start of the next person's turn. And like the debuff doesn't feel good enough. The only way I could see this to be really good is if you had a headshot team. There's so many other perks that are cracked. But it's also just like, there's so many other perks that just work well together, and so many perks that you need. You need your defensive perks, you need your aggressive perks, you need your masteries, you need to have these other utilities that bonus for headshot builds or injury resistance. And then you look at overwhelm and you're like, it's a slight debuff that lasts for like 1 opponent turn. And I mean, yeah, you're reducing someone's defenses, but I think what it is, it's also because it reduces defensives and attacks. It's also because I think of the mod set we're in. Because we got to remember that we're playing with RotU and all these other super hard enemies. And I think we might just be outscaling some of these perks. If we think of this as like an addition to vanilla, it's still not that great. But it's better if it was in vanilla than it was in a more heavy mod set. And also a team. Yeah, team strategy. That's what I was meaning by when I said, like, killing an enemy at the end of the game, where you're focusing down a super hard boss or like a barbarian king that's stuck in the middle of your ranks. If you're stacking overwhelm on your entire team, and they're all piling on the boss, then yeah, it can start to be actually pretty useful. But that requires a team of overwhelm. And you know what I think, chat? You know what my usual stance is when it comes to a perk? If you need to take a perk on an entire team, That's way too much dedication. It just is. Sure, you can have a team focused on that. You can have a run focused on that. That's a lot of dedication. Pathfinder, though? Pathfinder I don't like as much, either. Yeah, the way that they changed Pathfinder means it's still AP cost. It just has fatigue fixes, not AP. Yeah. What do you think about Vanilla Pathfinder? Oh, Vanilla Pathfinder is great. You don't have to put Vanilla Pathfinder on everybody, but it is a good trait. Vanilla, okay, when we're talking about taking a perk for the entire team, Vanilla is not the right place to go. I'm sorry, I did a silly. Because everybody builds Vanilla characters exactly cookie cutter the same, and it's boring. People tell you you have free will. You don't. You don't. You play Battle Brothers Vanilla. You build every brother the same. You claim you have free will. You claim every run is different. And everybody totally believes you. Not true. Do tell, do tell. Is Pathfinder Legends same as Vanilla? Yes, yes. Pathfinder Legends is base Legends, yeah, it's pretty much the same as Vanilla. You have the AP reduction, you've got the fatigue reduction, and it's just good. Yeah. I need to stop this Overseer from being good. Can I give him something? Can I resurrect somebody? No. I think we gotta debuff him. Ooh, good hits by Trouble. Let's go. Big hits there, buddy. I made Footwork Spear Brother and Vanilla. I enjoyed the build. Turns nose up. Okay, 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 George. You get 1 golden star. That's it. Just 1. No more for you. Nice comes to sleep well for later. Okay, no worries, Ulrich. You take care of yourself, man. Fortunately,
I'm totally not sarcastic
things have
in
mostly
saying this.
stabilized,
You guys did
but
a really good
it's
spin,
Australian internet.
for sure.
So I wouldn't put it past me to see more issues here and there a little bit. But you have a good rest of your night, and say goodbye to the enemy. Oh, dear. You're going to go for another free kill, aren't you? That was almost a champion. Oh, there is a human! You have to resurrect the poleaxe. There's no other thing to resurrect. The poleaxe dropped a famed sword. Does he pick up that sword if he gets resurrected? That's... He's stronger in death. Okay, thanks, Ulrich. I mean, his stats aren't super great, but he picked up the better sword. He dropped a cool sword and picked it up. That's cheating. And now he might... Oh, he'll still drop the loot, won't he? He still will probably drop it. Okay, well... Let's hope so. Ooh, huge headshot by Lordran. Love those headshots, man. He's too good. Let's whip the poleaxe, put him on fire. Distraction, of course, from a distance. Manon, good luck. He's totally not going to kill you. Okay, we'll see how dangerous this guy is. Yeah. Now the updates haven't played BB in a long time, Jessix. This is our superly heavy modded run. So if you haven't played BB in a long time, this is not a good representation of how the game is going right now. There is so much going on. But, in terms of the updates to Legend, they've been pretty good. They've been doing a really good job. 95 is a nice hit. Yeah, we need to do a bit more of Legends 19. That's going to be our next... I think we're doing a Saturday run for Legends 19 in the near future. Aha! We stunned the zombie. He deserves it. I got to do a bit more of my spreadsheet. So I think we're going to do like a basic Legends run on the Saturdays. Ooh, Beastmaster. Maybe he kills the darn apparition. But we're doing a RotU run at the moment, which is pretty heavily modded. Do I want to take the hit? No, I'll just sit here, right? Sit here? That's totally safe. Totally not making a mistake. And trouble goes through those undying stacks like butter. Beautiful. Scared the Overseer, and we try and hit the Overseer with a 61, and we do not succeed. Last patch made where they added the skill tree update that worked some of the perks. Oh, ouch. Give me accuracy to people surrounding or something. Like backstabber stuff. Okay, they've gone up to version 19 as far as my memory is concerned. I don't think they've gone past 19. But they've been doing a lot of little fixes here and there. I'm sure you last played with kobolds, right? And chickens. They definitely made the game fun. This is how I got a singular gold star short. You have to put it on it, frame it, and put it on the wall. But yeah, no, they've been doing a lot of stuff for 19. I don't know if they're going to go to 20 soon. Doing a lot of updates for version 19. But the most recent update was very recent. 17th, which was a week ago. 19.1.46. And they're just doing a bunch of fixes. Undead Crisis, Safeguard, Rabble, Idjirok. But 19 was a beautiful update. Terrible game moves and got busy with work. Oh, that's perfectly normal, man. Not an issue. Just 54 versus still 19.2. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with certain things. And life does get busy, so don't worry about that. But what they've been doing really nicely is they've been upgrading contracts as well. So when we get back to town, I'll show you that the contracts are looking better. It's just better quality of life stuff. The one thing about 19 that I have to start getting used to a little bit with is the stats. Because they've changed how stats are calculated a little bit. It doesn't say it here. I have to go all the way back up, I think. No, it's mostly fixes. Mostly fixes. Where's the start of 19? Oh my goodness. So many fixes. There's 19.0. There we go. Goblin Overseer Champion. Gladiator Prize Fighter. Oh yeah, they split the build, so you have to add, you need 2 mods for Battle Brothers Legends now. Refillable nets. The training hall's different to train now. Oh yeah, that's right. The training camp in the tent is different. So the way that the training camp works. It's only 2 mods instead of just 1. I know. They ruined everything. Everything. Crafting is a little bit more simplified in terms of its screen, the UI. Weapon rebalance, items out, perk rebalance, fixes, and small rebalances for 19.1. So 19.1 was pretty decent, and then 19.0 had... whenever it wants me to get to 19.0's beginnings. 19.0 was the really big one. We got entirely hooked legends, which is so much better. Rebalance of backgrounds and enemy stats. That's the one. There's a gigantic stat change, which is why I need to redo my spreadsheet, because my spreadsheet is out of date. And then because of 19, it went really out of date. So I gotta go fix that. Oh, you're in ads. Yeah, all good, all good. New gladiator background. Yeah, sounds expensive. Definitely. Ugh. Humanity. What humanity, Choppy? What humanity? Nothing at all. Excuse me. All right. Can we look into the document? Yeah, I can show the document. That's an easy one to get into. I'll just have a quick little peruse the document. But 19 changed all stats of stuff, pretty much. Okay, welcome back, Jess. The rebalance of stats makes my spreadsheet way out of date, so I've got to redo the spreadsheet. Unfortunately. But fortunately as well, because they've changed and made stats a lot more simple. Veteran's now level 12. Yes, they changed Vet to 12, so you get 1 extra perk. It's just 1 extra perk. And then I also think they changed it to every 3 levels for Veterancy instead of 4. Yeah. So it's just 1 extra perk, I believe. So it's pretty cool. They changed they added a new Basilisk enemy. So there's like a Basilisk Sentry, which is kind of like a Reach Basilisk, as far as my memory is concerned. Scary dude. And then they made Legends completely hooked, which made things like easier. And then the complete document for the background spreadsheets is complicated. I will have to make my old one. So this is the old backgrounds that would have certain higher costs. There's the current backgrounds. The flashbang, yes, sorry for the flashbang. Then there's the perk tree reference sheet, which shows that there's different tiers and they're set for different things. You've got character traits, which means can you mix certain of them? You can't mix certain traits, so you can't mix the positive and the negative of the same one. Some are better than others, but it shows you the list. And then there's background alignments, which... I don't know what the alignment is. I'm confused. Roster's town-based. They're all the same. Depreciated. I guess this is just a working thing. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Anyways, that's not important. But this stuff is. Yeah. Looking for minors and high rolls a lot? Yeah, that's the thing. Certain backgrounds needed reworks? Yeah. But I'll have to make a new spreadsheet for it all to make it simpler and easier to read. Because it's good to have all the stuff there, but I'll have to sort it out. But you can now start to see the dynamic perk trees can be given a bit more flexibly to certain backgrounds, so barbarians can only really handle these types. You get to pick between great swords, axes, hammers, maces, cleavers, and throwings. So you can't really expect a barbarian to turn into a fencer. I know, depressing. You can expect a southern assassin to turn into a fencer if he wants to. You can see all the stats too. So you got your minimum, your maximum health. And this seems to be a bit more cookie cutter. Because, here's a fun thing. The reason why I had to make my last spreadsheet. Are perk trees and legends fixed? No, they're gambling. No barbarian fencers. I know it's the worst. But, the backgrounds are not like fixed. They're still dynamic. But they pull from a smaller pool, I guess is the easiest way to say it. Which is technically how it always is done, but I guess it's a bit more stable. Yeah, subset. Subset is the way to explain it. Gives the early game a bit better? Yeah, I think the easiest way to explain the rework is everything got nerfed. Bro's stats went down, enemy stats went down. So stats matter a little bit more. And scaling, it makes the scaling a bit more simpler. Is the run still going? Oh yeah, it is. We're just getting distracted by updates and stuff from old updates, kitten. Don't stress, don't stress. We're all good. But I was just finishing up with the last note, which was the stats are a bit more stable as well. And I'll have to look into it a bit, but it should be simpler to understand because before this whole stat rework and perk rework, funnily enough, different perk trees actually gave stats. Oh, this is 19.0 we're looking at. And we had looked at 19.1, so old updates. We're just looking at old updates, like the major changes to Legends because of 19. Because old perk trees used to give you stats. So when I made my spreadsheet, the reason why some stats were weird, it's like, wait a minute, why does this character have these more stats? And why does this character feel like it has more stats? And then why does this character sometimes feel like it has really bad stats, but then sometimes has good stats? Because the way that everything was interlinked was so messy. It was cool, but so hard to understand. So it'll be a bit more simpler now to be like, okay, well, the stats are a bit more stable. It also means, I guess, they're a bit more uniform, but I'll have to make the spreadsheet and see how it looks. Brawlers do have at least a bit more health and fatigue, so at least there is some uniqueness. I do worry about that. I do worry about the uniqueness of backgrounds, but I think we can find a way to make it look good. And you're probably still bigger than you use it all the time? Usually, Jess, usually. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much, but the game still feels very similar. But the stats of bros feel a little bit different. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. It's not like it's a complete overhaul of the game. Can you stop missing? Lordran, you need those kills. But yeah, I was expecting sort of the update to feel a lot different. But with, I mean, I guess it's because I've been playing a lot more modded Battle Brothers. I haven't just played strictly Legends, which is why we need to get back to another Legends run. As things didn't feel super crazy. But maybe they will once I go back to playing normal. You dead yet, kitten? I don't think so. No, you're still okay. You didn't die to that heart attack, so I guess that's a good thing. You need to ask every time, yeah. You don't know when your next heart attack will be. It is a scary thing to worry about. You haven't been hitting many things today, but you did hit a couple of lightning hits. Not many. Hectic, stay safe, buddy. Sniping shot. We need Fiore to go here. 34? Not gonna happen. Don't break my shield. Not a bad hit. Ooh, that's not good. That's a good hit. Okay, we can handle that. Nice whip of the zombie. Conscript's escaping. Purple. Not bad. I didn't go for the split man because I'm an idiot. I have to remember that's not split man. Trouble. Good hits. Good hits. So know how to fare with a non-Legends mod? I know. It looks bad. Just don't tell the wife. We just need agreements on this channel, okay, chat? Signed in blood, or something. 88%. Now he's on fire. No allowed for the Family Guy death pose. Yeah, they need more dramatics in this game. I mean, I love the head chops, but more drama. More drama and effects. Okay, nothing there. Kitten with a beautiful kill. And, ooh, I saw the crows. Chat, I saw the crows. That's like the second crow I've seen today. Kitten's level 2. Nice! After how many days in the party? 60 days in the party, 6 kills, and 20 battles. Level 2 aspirant for a fodder. Who's gonna probably die eventually anyways. But, you know, it makes you feel good. 24. Nice. Good hit. Yeah. Thanks for the overview. No, it's all good. Enjoy the lurk. And we'll do a bit more overviewing when we're playing actually Legends. Just by itself. Because I gotta work on that spreadsheet. But everything else is pretty good. Ooh, nice bleed. So just the general gist of it was what we got there. All the dying noises are peak trauma. They are. And peak trauma is important. We're missing a ghost. We need to hit the ghost, though. to eventually kill her. Come on. True Strike times 14. Yikes. That's a lot of True Strike there, lady. %. Evasion. She has 5 stacks of evasion. Okay. That's fine. 45% chance to hit. Nope, that's an evasion. Nope, it's Chuck Testa. Nothing but evasion. I wish you could raid camps a bit early in Legends, but I don't mind the contract style too much. I'm gonna be honest, you can kind of do it. Depends on the start. Because you just have to get lucky with a really weak camp. But it's like anything. It's like anything in Legends. The scaling does hurt. But it's just where you are, perfect place, perfect time. It's very dangerous at all times. That's also a very, very true way of looking at it. And the correct way to say it. Because sometimes you'll just have a fight where it's like, my god, why was this so easy? And then you'll be getting confident. And then the overconfidence gets to you and you're like, okay, well, if I could take that fight, I could take this fight. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Oh, wait, those couple of raiders with this different setup. And this time they brought, like, a monk, and the monk's handling all their fatigue problems. No, not the fatigue problems, their resolve problems. And it's like, wait a minute. That makes the fight a little bit harder. Yeah. Yeah. If not over for not fodder kitten, yeah, oops if I died. Oopsie daisies. Definitely good. And we got the sword. Okay, it's a pretty decent sword. Then again, I'm not using many swords. We get a famed armor piece. 24 for 197. Eh. It is battle-forged, and I technically need a battle-forged piece, so it's not crazy, but it's not that bad. The halberd's pretty good. Sword lance is alright. Goblin Corpse is valuable. We'll take it. Exact same can't 20 people and it's unwinnable? Yep, exactly, Jess, exactly. Sometimes you fight goblins and you're like, oh my goodness, these little punters can die so quickly. Next time you fight goblins, they get all their nets on you. They get all their bolas high rolling with headshots and you're like, oh my goodness. These little jerks hit hard. Yeah, it's fun. But that's the randomness of the game, and we love it. And we also cry about it, too. Not Henry, we're looking for that nimbleness, because we know nimble will actually work. And we're going to go for a bit more speed. Because nimble doesn't work with stinking nudist, which is annoying. Kitten as the fodder levels up. What are we doing? Favorite weapon. You know what? This is going to be fun. I don't have favorite weapon on anybody else, do I? I do. Never mind. Screw it. Frost has it, but he's a fodder as well. Favorite weapon is rare. But Kitten has it. Oh, and technically Kenshin, but he's benched. So Kitten... You have the Reproach of the Old Gods, and I want to see what happens if I make the Reproach of the Old Gods your favorite weapon. Additionally, gain a random bonus while wielding the favorite weapon. The exact bonus depends on the brother using this perk. All skills build up less fatigue, receive less fatigue from attacks. Upgrade a stack of True Strike into perfect aim when starting your turn. I think the fatigue thing is specific to you, especially since you've got a lung issue. That's pretty cool. And now the Reproach of the Old Gods is your favorite weapon. Technically, it's a sword that's your favorite weapon, but we'll call it as the legendary sword as yours. Yeah. Never got a stat up in Long War Reloaded? Oh, really, Kitten? Not really. Those stat ups are pretty rare in the Long War. Can't Scout's pretty good too high, Jess? Yeah, I guess. But I guess that's a good thing. Because I don't think camp scaling should be low. You still only have 48 will? That's true, Kitten. Yeah. You'll get a buff eventually on something. I'm sure. Anyone who survives long enough seems to get a buff somewhere. Let's go for a fatigue buff here. Yeah. You still alive, Henry? Yep. You did take a scream to the face, though. But you survived it. It didn't hurt too badly. Let's go resilient on our lovely tree tank. He only rolled a 2 this time, so what do I give him? I feel like he needs some fatigue. Just a little bit. Trouble with level 11. Fancy. Oh yeah, because student goes to level 12 there, Jess. That's why it's the veteran level now. So it's just +1 extra perk. Well, no, it's giving you one extra level that gives you a perk. It's not actually giving you like an extra perk. You know what I mean? The usual. We don't really need the bear taming. The bone breaker sounds fun. Attack opportunities have a 10% chance to inflict injuries. What do I want from trouble? Do I want impact? Impact is pretty good. Although we're already doing so much with it. I kind of want to do muscularity. Because that buffs the shield bash damage. And trouble has a lot of HP. Yeah, let's do that. That's a fun one to try. And speaking of HP, bro, trouble probably needs fatigue, though, to be honest. Just a little bit. Oh, isn't it actually it's a buff in a way, though? It is. It is. It'll be a little bit more helpful. Darn fatigue issues. Okay, everything else looks pretty good. Did I switch the spinners? Because I don't think I did. I did switch the spinners. Okay, we're good. Save over that. And we return for $2,000. Not bad. Return item. Caravan, treasure transfer, haunted woods.
A spin? What? Since when were you guys allowed to spin?
Lumberjacks. But I don't want to save the lumberjacks. Because I don't want to fight more shrats. And I made him a nudist, so he can't handle the trees. I'd have to give the weapon back to Malthus if we're fighting trees. That's the only way. So purple, my good man, you need to wear heavy armor. I know, I made you a nudist. I know. Give you a halberd. I don't ever feel safe about having nudists ready before they're done their build. It's gotta be. You really have to cook with them. A lot of these big bros that I'm working on for the team, they really just need to cook. Yeah, let's go for a spin. Malthus, thanks for the spin. Hopefully something good. And you're almost done your injury, too. I never healed it, but... Mine's a bad trait. Okay, we did give a good trait to H. Can I cycle his frail away, though? Let me see. Because he's our new guy. Can I cycle frail in front of the new arena champion? Because that would be golden. Oh no, I might be stuck with it. I might be stuck with it. Not that frail is super bad, but I mean, like, you kind of want to fix bad traits when you can. I might have locked him in. Oh dear. Well, we might have to respin because I don't think there's any other bad traits hanging out other than just the frail. He's looking locked in. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunate. But, I mean, Arena Champion's good. It is. So, we shouldn't complain. We could complain, but we probably shouldn't. Random injuries. That's a kick in the teeth. Well, Malthus, my good man.
Debug mode on.
Yep, it feels like that. It does. We've got ourselves a bruised leg and a cut leg, which just only slows you down a little. You'll be fine. Hey, Zavachi, welcome on in. Heard you like injuries. You're turning into trouble a little bit at the moment. Taking his mantle for a walk. Should we go for the Haunted Woods? It's a chance at spiders, and I have to take my chance for spiders. Which is so annoying. But it could also just be trees, and that's going to be equally as annoying. Okay. Quick little heal. I see footprints. Do I see spiders? Malthus fixes his bruised leg immediately. Wonderful news. Whatever it is I'm chasing, they're fast. I hate fast trees. What a surprise! Lumberjack Quest has... Oh, and a Basilisk Sentries. So is that like 4 Shrats, a Gunner, an Honor Guard, and a Sentry? It's workable. Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Exactly. Exactly. That sounds bad. I mean, I think the previous Shrat fight was worse. Oh, wow, that's a red champion. Okay, so he's a little bit scary. 448, 391, 471, and 352 HP. No mutations. That's weird. But we'll take it. Okay, everyone predicted correctly last time. We're not struggling in these fights. The team is starting to really just win. Our fodder aren't even dying anymore. Fodder are surviving long enough. It's probably because they're just full of gear and a decent amount of levels. Which is also technically a weird thing for our fodder to have. But with our brand new bros, they're a little bit squishy, which is why I am slightly concerned going into fights like these. Because my fodder will probably survive. The new bros won't. Hello, Mr. Sentry. Just juice them up with gear and XP, exactly. Just the simple stuff. Okay, do I rush out to meet them? Annoyingly, I think the answer is yes. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, Nicolo's gonna have to go there. Whipping them will be nice. Froths needs to go here. Kitten with your favorite weapon. H, you're not gonna get out there. May as well shoot the sentry. I was trying to see if I could get the tree poisoned if I got super lucky, but that might have been a fool's errand. Okay, we get Malthus to run up front center and switch to the axe. Well, I think that Rabble Poacher is not where she wants to be. Let's stop that honor guard. Yep, well, at least I can do a free zombie. Free zombies are nice. Okay, I've got no way to protect Swordco, so let's bring him down here. Pinky runs that way. Well, switching to the chain was free damage, so I may as well. Triple shot? No, just go for aimed shot. Dang it, I was trying to get a lucky shot this way. But Fury's too good at sniping. You're hitting the perfect person I wanted you to snipe. If I shot here, I'd hit my own bro. I believe that wholeheartedly. Gunners do no damage at all, so I'm not afraid. The double tree stack up, I am only slightly afraid of. Oh, I should have gone here. I'm an idiot. But that's okay, because I know I'm an idiot, so therefore that makes it less of an idiot. We go this way.
You better not be doing a spin when I specifically said not to, chat. I swear I'll turn this stream around.
Okay, we're taking a combat spin, apparently. Increase AP for undeads? Not that I know of, Kitten. I might have to pester Abyss and see if there's a way. But I don't know of one currently. Lightning is going to hit the Honor Guard and Malthus. Not great. No more Fallen Hero perk shenanigans. I mean, that would be the way I'd like to see it, but I don't know. Don't know if they're going to be able to get something like that to happen. That's a good shot. Lordran, nice hit. I mean, to inspire the Malthus. We need Nokolo to take the lightning shot and get the whip off. Nice, good burning. Sorry, buddy. Lightning's happening whether you like it or not. Froth's helped this guy stay in the lightning. Purple. Technically, he's a reach expert. Oh, dear. Technically, he's a reach expert, so it's a little bit dangerous to do that. That would be a mistake. Resurrect him, so we're surrounding the tree. And then we wait. Are you going to regrow your thing? You didn't, but you took extra fire damage. Good. 95 on the sentries. That didn't do much. Then I'm okay. Nokolo didn't take too much damage. Pinky didn't take too much damage. Pinky's probably dead, though. Yeah, it's not going to do any damage to his shield. Okay, we switch back to the axe for free, and we go for the kill. Go for the shield break. Go for the double shield break. Split man for free. Ew. What? In what universe does Split Man do 80 and then 51 damage? Ew. What did I do wrong? I was doing Great Chop on the first guy because I forgot Split Man. And the Great Chop was doing 164 damage to the head and 91 damage to the body. You should have used Split Tree. Nice one, nice one. The only lightning is actually sighting summoning an enemy, but it probably averages causing more damage disruption than most trash summons. Yep. And in later parts of the fight, it threatens killing bros that are low on HP that I'm trying to keep alive. So, lightning does, like, definitely stress things out at certain times, but in other times, it's just free damage to my armor and potentially some help, but lightning's the worst when my bros are locked in combat. Maybe just chop woods, posting thirst traps. What's on your For You page there, George? Just I don't have that on my For You page. Just you know, it's interesting to hear. I guess everyone just has weird algorithm stuff, right? Yeah, that. I think that's a bit more honesty coming out than you'd expect. Trouble, get in here. I need some more kills. Always puts Trouble in the fire. It's fine. He's okay with it. He said it was fine. Sniper shot. And I almost shot my own. This is why I don't shoot through allies. I shoot through enemies. It never hits the ones I want. I shoot through allies. It hits my allies. The AI just knows. It just knows. Stop questioning why and just watch them. There it is. There it is. The honesty. It comes out. You poor thing. I mean, you didn't have to. This isn't really AA. But I appreciate it. You never lied. Well, no, you didn't. You didn't. And it's okay. We're here for you. We're completely here for you. Probably to judge you, but that's fine. It's okay. Let's help beat up these trees. Come on. Stab him. Nice! The gunners not having a good day. Can we stop the confident one? Pinky dodges. Pinky's making more friends. They look weird, though. Why do you have a shield on you? Why do you have Night Slayer? Oh, no, that's the broken shield on the floor, I think. Oh, it's on the floor. I knows what you want, even if you don't. That's a scary statement. But truer and truer these days, I guess. 84 miss. Dang it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, what happened? What happened? 91 body shot. Why does Great Chop do 91 chopping damage to a Shrat? But the Split Man... Oh my god, the list is so short. The Split Man does 80 damage to the body. What? Make it make sense. The weapon attack that does 150 to 180 damage does more damage than the weapon attack that does 216 to 270. I mean, if you're adding the head damage plus the body damage, I guess that's what that's calculating. But why does it do 90 instead of 150 to 180? And it does 130 instead of, or 140 instead of 216 to 270. We're exposed, which means we take more damage, because we do the aggressive thing. Melee damage dealt is a 140 bonus. Are you kidding me? What's the damage reduction on the tree? Probably that. Cruel Intent. We've seen this perk before. What is Cruel Intent? That's not the poison one, is it? Cornered animal. Cunning Strike is the poison one. Oh, I've seen Cruel Intent somewhere. What else do they have? Bloody Harvest, Battle Frenzy, Devious Blow, Night Slayer, Shattered Defenses. I guess they just have to have innate damage resistance by like 50% or something. You'd think chopping cuts down trees, right? This mod needs a search bar. This mod needs a wiki. This mod set needs, like... I need ChatGPT for this mod. I don't use ChatGPT, but I would use it if I had it for this mod. What is this perk? Like, please tell me. I guess that's what my modders are for. That's what they are. I just message them and I'm like, hey, what's this do? Works every time. There we go. We did 100 body damage through this attack. Which is now less damage because I'm exhausted. Yeah, 50% less damage. So now it'll do even less. Dang it. If only access to most damage to trees. I know, right? That's a weird concept, though. Why would you suggest such a thing? Oh, with the snipe from Lordrin. Beautiful kill on the tree. Which did pretty good damage, too. Hey, Poonine, welcome on in. Would you be playing Menace when it comes out? Yes. Welcome on in, dude. I'm playing, well, maybe not when it comes out. Oh, actually, I don't know when it's coming out. I'll be playing it on Saturday for the demo. Did they actually put a release date on the trailer or anything? No, they haven't. But yeah, we'll be playing Menace when it comes out. But we'll be playing the demo for Saturday, yes. You can play the mod with exposure and free AVP, stay on my chat during streams. I could do that. Dang, I should do more exposure deals, chat. I should. I'm a lovable guy. And people love exposure, so it's a great combination. It's perfect. Why has nobody thought of this before? Nice slam dunk. Let's stop him from being annoying, and we should be able to chop his shield. Potentially. I forgot about the honor guard with 500 armor. I need to work on that. Just a little bit. 19% for 3 damage. Well, he does have Aegis stacks, so... Pinky, good kills! My zombie friend is dead. He's almost out of Aegis, and he's almost out of evasion. He is out of evasion, thank God. So now what? Now we just keep trying to smack him. The double dodge? Good, thank goodness for that. Do I have recover on Mr. Malthus? Because he might need it. Fallen hero with... I mean, he does have split shield. Will he use the split shield is a good question. The answer is probably not something you want to know. One stack of vulnerability. You got 5 stacks of vulnerability. Nice. Let me put Malthus over here. Malthus has recover. Okay, we're happy. I was worried for a second there. Ammunition, as always. 51. And no more stacks of Aegis. Malthus. Pinky's screwing up my sight ranges, but is going to die. Damn. Okay. Tricky stuff. Yep, I knew it. I knew it! Oh my god, it's so much friendly fire. That's... oh, why? So much friendly fire. Alright, we had an impossible sight range today. We had Aussie internet moment for sure. Anything else we missed? Yeah, I fail moment. Yeah, the trees did some really stupid stuff. Snow panics. Valuable kill got stolen. We got ambushed because we chose that. 500 friendly fires. And even more. Pronunciation was bad today. Didn't blame chat, I was nice. Enemy hit a 5%. No, 5% weren't traded. We missed a lot of 95%. That's what happened. And I think we still have a bro with more than one permanent injury. I have to double check. But I swear we do. That's just a free one at the moment. Yeah, there it is. Kitten. Traumatized and lung collapse. That's who the bro has too many injuries. No, you stupid fallen hero. You meant to break his shield, not smack him on the head for 0 damage. Not a very smart AI for the change there. You're meant to be on my side, buddy. Okay, nice hit by Henry. We need to inspire Mr. Whipman. That's a good idea, actually. Extra fire damage. And then what? Kitten goes for the lunge attack. And misses. But has riposte now, so that's kind of cool. Totally fine with injuries? Yes, yes. It's totally normal. Everybody has injuries, chat. Yeah. As long as you're, hanging out in the wilds, fighting a bunch of thieves all the time. Yeah, everybody just loses a leg. Maybe even an arm. It's perfectly normal. I wouldn't worry about it. Hey, the hero did something good. Same thing he did last turn, he just didn't do it effectively. 39, and I... Lordran, we had this talk last turn. Just because you don't like your undead brethren who are defending you, who have kept you alive this entire time by holding the front line, doesn't mean you get to shoot them and Pinky in the back of the head. Because you are the headshot bro. You are literally hitting headshots every single time. You almost never miss a headshot. But that's no excuse. It's fine. Totally normal behavior. It's called infighting. And before another pierced heart. Hopefully it's just a pierced ear, but, you know. The heart is pretty close to the ear in terms of Battle Brothers concepts. So I would be worried. You're a glowing skeleton, so missing an arm's not a big deal. It's too much glowing. Nobody would notice. No one would. Oh, nice snipe by Fury. And Fury's completely fatigued out. Kitten misses. Oh, Kitten doesn't get the riposte. Unlucky. Malthus? Not bad, not bad. Kitten is dying, but not dead. You'll be fine. Double evasion, of course. Uh-huh. That didn't work. Blind him with your shinies. Exactly. Glowing in the dark has its use. It scares anything else in the dark. Makes you not want to be messed with. Job is to stall, exactly. And now that he's on fire, let's hope that is going to be the end of it. And he's dead. Good. Great kill by Purple People Eater. Well done, buddy. And now we just have to kill a little tree, and it's over. Good fight, good fight. I wasn't super worried. Kind of thought someone could get hurt, but in general, 3,000 XP for Purple People Eater, killing the famed enemy with a potion. I need to feed the famed enemy kills to the new characters. Holy crap. This is why I love the XP potion. It's my favorite potion. It's so good. Okay, 1,000 XP for Lordran, 1,400 for H. Henry gets 1,500. Wow. You gotta love it. Basilisk Sentry Corpse. A couple of Shrat Corpses too. Maybe we get something cool out of that. On board. Once again, sad that that's not spiders, but can't argue with results. So let's go back to crafting. Goblin corpses, Shrat corpses, Basilisk corpse. What do we get? We got a Shrat mutagen. I don't know when I'm going to use this, but we got a Shrat mutagen. Nice. We also got a Heart of the Forest. And another Shrat mutagen? Oh my goodness. Does it make a bro turn into a tree? Yeah, you just grow a new bro. Or it turns another oldling, so it makes another H. No. The elemental mutagen buffs you when you're holding a shield. And it slows you down. Gets you extra durability, it makes you susceptible to fire. And I can't remember if it gives you a bit of extra armor, though. Defenses falter when exposed to direct strikes without a shield. Yeah. You need a shield on your character all the time. So, I mean, if I made H... This sounds very stupid. But H transforms into trees. But if I made him a Vatt'gern, which is a witcher, and then gave him the tree mutagen, he'd be a better tree than he would be normally. So he's going to be a mutated tree man. I mean, that makes sense, kind of. But it would work. Have a mutated tank. So then I'd give him, like, what, stone skin? It's only 25. Can never be reduced to fleeing, only breaking. Oh no, these are the anonymous potions. Sorry. Ifrit is the extra damage reduction. So I'd probably go Ifrit and Tree together. Sounds okay if you asked me. It would. Tree Man squared, exactly. Become the Forest Man. He just duplicates. Just starts growing shrubs off of the side of his arms or anything. Just falling leaves. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me. And we have so much wood. Bunch of resin, bunch of Hearts of the Forest. Really salvaging up the money that we desperately need. It'd make him slow. It would. But it'll be fine, right? Trees don't move, right? That's a crazy thought, Malthus. As if trees move. Trees can take hits like no other. And they can chase enemies. Alright, what are we selling at here? 20. That's not too bad. Clean up our goblin selection of stuff we don't care about. I have a spare cannon. Sure, I'm not using that right now. Do I need all this wood? You know what? Maybe. Because if my memory serves well, which it doesn't, I can make more bone platings. I can make lighting, padding replacements, which I don't usually care about. Minimum scale clip, don't care about it. Large quiver of arrows, but that's unhold hide. Make a demonic banshee necklace as well, which is probably a good idea. Let's do that.
How many times have I told you, chat? These spins are getting too scary. I won't survive.
Where's my wood? That's the problem. I need a woodworker. That's the problem. Because it's the hide that gets you the bags. I swear the wood also got you better arrows. No, I'm remembering wrong. Wood got you fancy arrows. But they removed that, didn't they? That used to be a thing. But I'm clinging on to it. Here it is. But you pay quality wood to make the armor-piercing bows. No, that's just for the 10s. It's got to be better. There has to be. It's the green wood. To get the 20 pieces. But wasn't there a normal one to get a 14? There is! I know I'm not crazy! I know I'm not crazy, chat! Says the crazy man to the people on the internet. That totally believe him. Okay. Light padding to get you reduced fatigue, Northren? Potentially. I gave you way too heavy armor, but I can sort it out. I need a bowier background so I can make good arrows. The 20% armor piercing is really nice. 15% more damage? For poison? No, armor piercing is more important. And I need armor piercing more for the crossbow as well, because we're doing headshots. Yeah, broadhead's not as good. Okay, I need to go 2 sets of that one, 2 sets of that one, and then I need to go buy myself a bowyer of sorts. Kiersey, thanks for the spin, man. Appreciate it. Shoves to the body here, exactly. I mean, I can still make a single light padding. I may as well, just in case it does sort out with someone's build. I normally don't like making it, but we'll make one. Random equipment could be good. Could be useful. Let's do it.
Debug mode on.
That'll sell nicely. A 0 for +1 resolve. Ooh. That's a nice tier 4. And then the 2 stacks of vigor to start a battle, let the neck guard. Also nice. Not super expensive, not super rare, but valuable to us. Good spin. But yeah, Henry has the need for speed, so I guess technically it would be useful. I still think bone plating and all that's a little bit better, but whilst you're leveling up, it's not a bad idea. So let's give the tier 5 for Purple People Eater, tier 4 for Henry. We'll sell that piece. We do need to do all the levels, we do. And I need to go to lunch soon. Vatt'gern with the Backstabber into a 3-3 HP. 51 HP. Froth's level 7 fodder. Crazy, dude. How are you still alive? Let's go lithe. Keep that medium defensiveness going. 65% of armor. 3-3. Good roll. 69. Nice. Didn't expect that. And purple got 2 levels from that last fight. Insane, man. So we're going to go for that Defender's Gambit to do a bit of strategy to see if this works. Yeah, I need to do some science to see if that works. And we'll do a mind over body, because we... Yeah, we want to see how valuable that is right now. Ooh, 350 recovery, 36 injury resistance, and 34% chance to upgrade your vigor and endurance. Starting the battle with a neck guard is so good. But you're gonna be nudist! So getting free vigor is going to be hard to do. We'll get vigor from the headshots. We'll get ways of dealing with it. But you just don't get free ones. You know what would be really cool? If you could disrobe mid-combat. In Battle Brothers, of course. That's what I meant. Yes, that would be the right thing to do. Yeah. Does it still work if you only wear a helmet? Yes, it does. It works if you wear a helmet of no more than 5. But we have an issue. The only way this would work is if Purple People Eater stood on his head and wore a helmet on his feet as a body armor, and then he'd be set. It would throw off the enemy 221. I mean, it would a little bit disrobe mid-combat. It'd be perfect. It's a great strategy. You walk into combat, you're feeling strong, and then you just throw off your clothes and then charge the enemy naked. And then, like, what are they going to do? Fight you? No. Because you're running around in the mud and everything, and you're slipping through their defenses and stabbing them, and it's like, they got no chance. Feet in Battle Brothers? No, I didn't say feet. Did I say feet? I meant upside down and leave their torso as their head. That's what I meant to say. Yes, not feet. Just flex, the armor disintegrates, just the whole, like, anime stuff. Yeah. Oh, dear. We need Mind Over Body Nudist, so we're going to go for another stack of Resolve here. Sitting at 108 gets us back up to roughly the same number we were on earlier. Okay, so it's hard to scale it past 100, which we are used to. Plus 5. 113 gets us to 35 and 37. Nice, a little bit more. Sword Coast with a one-handed shield build. You are not currently one-handed and not currently using a shield. I should probably fix that. I want to give him a spear. Do I give him a mace instead, just for fun? See if maces feel any good. They don't look like they feel good, but with knockouts and shatter the bones, let's do it. We'll switch it up, make it feel like we can try out new strategies with fodder, because then it doesn't feel so bad. If my fodder don't do well, who cares? They're going to die anyways. I mean, all my lovely fodders have a great life ahead of them. Yes. If you have a fodder next to your name, you've got nothing to worry about. Malthus, enjoy your stats. What do we want? Fatigue? Yeah, fatigue. H, with the level up, we want Underdog. So we can't grab... Can't be picked at level 14. Abyss. What's going on? You know what? That's mean. That's really mean. To give you that hope and just take it away. I mean, it didn't lie to me. That's the thing. It didn't lie. But it did give me hope. Damn. Fine. I see how it is. What else did I expect, though, to be honest? Not much. Let's go for that HP roll. Nicola, what are we working on? There's not much, man. Your build had so much before you turned undead, so I guess we just want to go with... Do we care about perfect fit? Not really. You Your fatigue doesn't even get to a spot that annoys. I guess we go hair splitter just because. There we go, just a little bit more headshot. Why can't you take the perk? It has to be a level requirement. Has to be level 14. But I was thinking, hey, maybe I could take the perk, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I was trying to game the system. So yeah, it needs level 14 for regenerative trait. You need level 11 for spiked trait. And you need level 18 for tree transformation mastery. Same thing for its paired rat transformation stuffs. The only one you can take is level 1. Battleforged tree or nimble rat. And then you're locked out of each other choice. So you can only transform into one thing. I lied. Sorry. Sorry. You're locked out of the other choice. You can still transform into a rat. You're just going to be not as strong as the tree. My apologies. So I could go and take the Battleforged tree. I could take the Agile rat. So I could be like a hybrid transformer. Which sounds weird. But I could go Battleforged tree, I could go Agile rat, I could go Fast rat, and then I could finish off with Tree Transformation Mastery. But, I mean, you probably wouldn't do it that way. Yeah. You'd probably just want to, like, pigeonhole yourself into one strategy. Let's go Herbcraft. Lord Drin, what are we looking for, my man? Harassment. That's 90% headshot chance. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. You love to see it. Oh, you've got such a good run going, chat. So happy for the bros. Why not both be red a tree? I mean, if you have, like, the perfect bro, there might be a way to hybridize. I just feel like going the one path is just simpler and easier. Focusing either all on defense or all on offense. But
hey,
I mean,
hey,
you could.
I saw that. You thought you could get away with a sneaky spin, didn't you?
You'd probably... But the thing is, you also have to keep switching forms, too. Yeah, you'd have to save forms. I mean, you'd have to use your rage to choose between each battle, whichever you want to be more aggressive or more defensive. I guess your team would have to be flexible to accommodate if you needed another tank. Or you would be... I guess you would be flexible. Allowing yourself to be either a tank or a DPS for certain fights. It probably would feel better if you had more oldlings than just the one, but... I guess it'd be cool. I think the sucky part that I'm trying to mention is that because you have to make a choice, one of your transformations will be better than the other. That's the thing. Like, if you specialize in tree form, you're going to get that Battleforged, but you're not going to get the Nimble from Rat. So you're going to feel... You don't even get Berserker either. Though you could probably get Berserk. No, Berserker. I don't know if that's the same thing. But you'd feel like you're missing out a bit. You have, like, Pathfinder in Agile Rat. And then you get the tanky spikes from a spiked tree. Gives 1 AP in any form. Gives 1 AP. Ooh, the Fast Rat. But then the regenerative tree. Like, Fast Rat gives you an extra AP, so you get to 10 AP. Minus 1 AP cost, 30% initiative, and 25% fatigue use for skills in rat form. Oh, I kind of want to make a rat now. That's so nice. What if you made, like, a fencer rat? Nah, that's crazy. What if you made an Estoc rat? What if you made, like, a true rat? That'd be so cool. I kind of want a rat now. Dang it. But the thing is, you look into those trees and you're like, okay, I don't really want to split these. You get lifesteal in the rat form. But you get regeneration in the tree form to fix your shields. Yeah. Malthus, thanks for the spin, man. That should probably be the last one. I gotta go to lunch, unfortunately. But what do we got for the last spin of the stream? A full heal? A full heal. Now, I don't think there's anybody... I mean, you got a temporary injury. That'll fix itself up. Are there any super valuable bros that need an injury fix? And the answer is, I do not believe so. Kenchan's fine in the backline. We've got the traumatized fix on Kitten, maybe, but you're unbreakable, so I don't feel like... I mean, Trouble has a missing ear, but he'll survive. Frost is traumatized, but he's a fodder as well. Sword Ghost is kind of a fodder, and he's got just a missing finger. Maddox is the brain damage. I mean, you could respin this one, Malthus. How's that work on Undead? Traumatized? Minus resolve on Undead doesn't affect your morale checks, but it will affect things like the Priest Scream and the Winselmutter Scream, which does damage. And Alp Sleeping. I think you can still put Undead to sleep. But yeah, like with the Scream and stuff, it rolls against your resolve, so if you've got really bad resolve, which we do, you're going to take a lot of hits from Screams. But other than that, I can't see other ways that the resolve would be affected. I guess for certain perks that do resolve difference, like bullying types perks could maybe detriment you in the long run when enemies have them, like leaders and stuff. We'll figure it out. Didn't expect 60 defense. I mean, you do have a 30 defense shield. The heater shield is pretty good, but Malthus will just respin it. And 1,000 crowns is a lot more useful. That's a whole day's of wages. It's not even a day's wages. But thank you, man. We desperately need that money. And luckily, we're at a good price that we have space for more bros. I need a bowyer. Are you selling a bowyer? Nope. Selling an overpriced darn nobleman. Okay, we'll quickly go to the next town. Ellen Grube. Furtherberg. Did I go back to Firthburg? Bramingwood? I can go north. Go to the castle. Ravenwatch? I'm so close to Ravenwatch. But I shouldn't. But I shouldn't. I told myself I wasn't going to increase the price of my party. We really shouldn't be going this way. But we have so much good money. What if we find what I'm looking for? What if we find something really good? Oh, look, I'm inside the shop. I may as well buy something now. There's some more oldlings, which are lovely druid dudes. I do need another oldling for a rat bro. Oh, we do want Speedy Darkwraith eventually. Oh, and a wizardy Necrosavant. He looks adorable, and he's very cheap. But Necrosavants aren't that great, unfortunately. I mean, I guess they do get the teleport ability, but that's about it. I think that's their only special caveat. Special little bit to them. And I'm feeling... If we can find a cheap oldling... 77 at level 2. That's pretty cheap. Hocus pocus, exactly. I could go for a Ratman. Shadows had the same thing? Oh yeah, these dudes, right? These guys had the teleport, the Dark Wraiths. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make them fencers and stuff. I think you're right, Blood Mess. That's why I think they're just better than the Necrosavants. And they also have troubles being surrounded, so they're better in, like, duelist situations. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, well, let's go for a Ratman, because we want to see if we can make, like, an S-Stock Ratman. Where's my Ratman of 77? There he is. Okay, Frugar, please be good. As a DPS bro. Or do I try him out to see if he has the stats? Only 1 star in melee and he's a drunk. Ooh, he's a tanky one. 1 star with triple defense. Oh my god, these trees don't want to be damaging. What? No. I need a damaging tree. 1 in 3. Why do they all have 1 in 3? I don't think that's worth. I think this... Is it scripted? No, it's not scripted, because there's the Resolve 2, there's the Resolve 3. But it looks scripted. Game just wants Treeman. I think that's it. But they've got varying differences in range defense, too. So they're changing Resolve, they're changing range defense. That's it? I spent $4,000 to figure that out? And then what's my one? Where is he? Range defense, 1 attack, 3 defense, 1 resolve, 2 initiative, 3 health. Are they all 2 initiative, 3 health? 1 initiative, 3 health. Okay, so my tree has a difference in initiative. Different resolve, different range defense. But every other one has the same of those. I don't know, man. It's gonna be hard to make a rat with only just the 1 star, I guess. Not impossible, but annoying. Maybe the normal ones have tried. Do they get +1 afterwards? No, I don't think it's +1 afterwards. I do like Spartan. I don't like Drunkard, though. Thornwick can resurrect? Yeah, that's true. Undead shield maidens are really good, Blood Mess. They are. But I don't need more undead bros. Hey, Galahad, welcome on in. You're awake. You're still awake, yes. We're finishing up, though, soon. On next run. Yeah, next RotU run, yeah, definitely shield maidens is a great investment. Because if they die, they don't cost anything, and then they've got the great stats as being an undead. Screws over their AP cost, though. Brave is good. I don't know. The Brave Seductive guy is not bad. I almost feel like it's just going for one of these Dark Wraiths. I like the idea of the rat, though. It just sucks they don't have stinking melee skill, man. Nyctophobia sucks. Unpredictable. Unpredictable is not that great. It's great if it rolls the -40. It sucks if it rolls the +10. And it's meh if it rolls the 30%. Predictable is just better. But then again, Unpredictable's helped us once. Once. Can't fill a chapel with 20 goldfish. More goldfish, the better. Especially if you can eat them. Morale is below steady. How many wraiths do we have? The wraiths are a little bit cheaper. And they're always fragile. After only 3 hours? I know, right? It's the worst. How dare I finish up only after 3 hours? Perfect counter. Rapid Assault, Last Stand, Assassinate. He's got the dagger abilities, which I think they all usually have. Lacerate. He's got his Dark Flight at tier 1. Yeah, you're basically Necrosvant, but better. Master Poisoner. Oh, with the idea of poisoning, because we have a bowman who does poison, we could do dagger poison build? Puncture style, maybe? Potentially. Hey, Brentley, welcome on in, man. Good to see you. Just doing a little bit of shopping before we finish up, which I probably shouldn't have, because I spent more money than I was wanting to. What am I doing? Am I really going to go for the rat? What can I sell to try and increase my money? Selling at 21 is pretty good. So I can kind of try and offset what I'm spending here. Just a teeny weensy bit. Not a lot. But I do have spare resin that I'm not really using. I don't need the hearts, so I can put myself back up to a good price. So I'm out here, usually end at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Oh, that's probably the Darkest Dungeon stream, maybe. Yeah, I know it's lunchtime for me at the moment. And then in 4 hours I start the Darkest Dungeon stream, which is the Thursday night one. Yeah, Thursday's a busy day for me at the moment with the streaming schedule. Okay, chat, I think I'm going to gamble. And hope that we just get a good rat. It doesn't feel like we're going to get a good rat if we keep hunting for them. So we'll just bite the bullet with what we've got and just hope he rolls well. So I'm going to probably go with the brave one. I do love Spartan, but I don't like that he has drunk. Spartan helps if you're struggling. But I think the bonus from... Yeah, I think the bonus from Brave is just good. And I like Seductive. So we'll grab the guy who's unfortunately more expensive. But maybe because he's got good traits, he's got a good life ahead of him. Oh, that was expensive. I technically spent $14,000 to figure out that bro. 55. Okay, he rolled a bit better than our previous. He started with better 11 defense. No student, no gifted. What's the difference between the two of them? A lot. We don't get lacerate, we don't get impact. Oh my goodness. But we still get freedom of movement. Full rat build. We got Houndmaster perks? Ew. No. That's not good. We still have Muscularity, though. We got Scholar perks. Man, we got some weird perks. Blind Rage. That's the morale one. Triggering negative effects for enemies. We can work around it. It's interesting. Feels like it'll be a little bit tricky to build, but like things like Muscularity could be good. We get free recover, which is always nice. Yeah. Tall 5-foot Skaven. He's probably a 6-foot Skaven at this point. He gets pretty big by the end of combat. He's got some really cool things with lifesteal, so we can work and see what he turns into. But we'll get a name for him, but I also might want to buy one more bro. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm making a mistake here. I said I didn't want to make things more expensive. I know I said that. I just need to do more fights. What do I sell? Don't think I need the Lindorm scales, do I? No, I don't use those. Sulphus rocks I still need. I probably don't need so much Gossamer at this point, and probably not so much poison. Just have one row of each. And that keeps us comfortably enough-ish. Oh, I probably should keep that. Yeah, that's mostly garbage. Okay, I'm fine with that. We still have the random Potion of Oblivion, which maybe I sell, maybe I don't. Maybe not. But 15k makes me feel like I can handle myself for a little bit longer. Okay, so is that the mall? Oh, you saw the android at the mall. Right. Well, we have one right here in the party, so... It's just like real life. So which one are we buying? We're buying this guy for the 9k? Or do we want to buy the cheaper one? Because what level is this guy? Level 2? Where's the other one? 7.9, so basically the same price. 70 level 2. 68 level 2. It's cheaper to go for this guy, I guess. But I won't know what he has. We gamble. We gamble and we win. What's he got? Come on, show me. Show me. Slack. Ugh, but he's Survivor! Survivor's nice. 3 stacks of Undying through every battle. Nice! Good gamble. He always has Fragile no matter what, but it's so good to get Survivor. And we get Darkflight for free. Yep. Beautiful. He's got Hound perk. Just one Hound perk. We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's get the names in, and then we will finish up for the day. And we'll have to get some lunch ready for the Darkest Dungeons stream. There we go. Alright, Spinorama. We've got a rat boy on the team. Fancy as he may be, we've got some work to do to put him into line. He looks like he'll be pretty fast, fun, and Ulrich, welcome as our rat man. Let's hope you do well. Speed rat. We can't expect him to be a dog. Jedden. Oh, the PTSD of the gambling. No, it's gambling on the traits and the stats. 67 level 1 is beautiful. 11 defense is beautiful. And the fact that we gambled with Survivor instead of the other guy who had... I don't remember what he had. It wasn't good enough. What did he have? Oh, yeah, he had Quick, which is 3 stacks of evasion, which is... Fudge, that's good. And Team Player. Both of these, they're both good. But Survivor is just a little bit safer. Just a little bit. But we can't wait to get Quick on him, if potential. Yeah, because if you start with 42 HP, and you get shot by an arrow, and you don't evade the arrow, Undying is your best friend. So, that's why I like that. But I wish I had Undying and Quick. Yes. So we go again, and for our last bro of the day, which is going to be Speed, Dagger, or Fence. Speed, Dag, / Fence. Is Bloodmess, who is not on the team? Hold on. Bloodmess has been around the park a few times. Did we have him in this run? Not this run. Abracadabra Alakazam, he's in the team again. Okay, welcome on in for a new run for you. Got yourself the Speedy Dagger Boy. Well done. And potential Poison Mastery to work well with our Poison Bowman. We could maybe figure something out as a duo combo. But, yeah, the special thing... Here we are. That's the special thing for Dark Wraiths. You get the initiative bonus no matter what. You get an action point no matter what. And you get a free Lone Wolf, which means when no allies within 2 tiles of distance gain 50% bonus damage, and you gain 25% damage reduction, which will stack with things like Freedom of Movement, Nimble, all that good stuff. Some people playing Menace how? There's a demo that is exclusive out at the moment, Wing It. It's not actually Menace. It's just the demo. Oh no, Yugian! I was just finishing. I gotta go to lunch. Welcome on in, dude. Appreciate the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. We might have to do a raid train to someone else. But I just got... Oh, fudge. I had an extra... Yep. There we go. There we go. Too bad lunch not for me. You're so mean. You're always so mean to me. How was the stream today? How was Wildermyth? Nice. Wildermyth is like that dark, the dungeon... Dragons and Dungeons kind of one where it's a bit flat. Yes, yes, it's the flat, darkest, dungeon. I am because we're friends, so I like to think, of course, of course. It's only because of friends, no other reasons. But yeah, how's Wildermyth? Chat does try and convince me to play it, eventually. Storyteller Tactics RPG, yeah. It's got a bit of meta progression, doesn't it? Like, with stories, but some people say it's good, some people say it's bad for that reason. Some people like the story, some people don't, from what I've heard. But in general, it seems like the combat and the flow of the game is pretty good. It's got some meta progression if you indulge in it. Fair enough. Cool stuff. I'm glad you had fun today with that. What sort of characters do you enjoy the most with that? It's like the melee, the range, the magic. I'm assuming those are sort of the main staples, similar to D&D. You promote characters to your legacy pool. Oh. And does that mean you can pull from them whenever you want? Or do they get added into the next story? Here we go. Different years. They show up in later stories, you don't have to pick them up. Some stories are reliant on them. Cool. Does the pool just become endless, or... Yeah, that could be interesting. I do love the D&D style of games. It looks like these guys collect equipment, not so much cards, right? So it's not really a deck builder. They just have abilities, right? Depending on their background and whatnot. There we are. Strike, bite, swap weapon. Yeah, yeah. That you can recruit them from towns that cost resources, become more expensive as they get stronger. Oh, that makes sense. So you can kind of like really focus on a couple of types of characters if you really love them a lot. And then just keep them going in the story. And be like, oh hey, we found Mr. Bob again. What a surprise. Let's add him to our party. Yeah. But it's not a card-based game. Cool. And there's like different types of shielding, magic shielding, physical shielding. Here's your chance. The girl has the wolf's head. Oh, this one. That does look interesting. Why would they have... Is there lycanthropy and vampirism? Is that what you're saying? Oh, no, it's like a class is what you're saying. Right. We meme them as the Force Bros. Nice. Nice. Yeah, no, this is pretty cool. Yeah, chat's been slowly trying to get me to play this game eventually. Seems like it's got a cool vibe to it. Different vibe to it. Yeah. This last one, they got hit with supernatural powers and permanently altered. So, like vampirism and like Thranthropy and lycanthrope. Like sorcery, where you just get inherited powers. Altered, like psionics from XCOM, you just get given a bit of bonuses and stuff, and you change the way the character is a bit. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a cool game. It says extreme character depth. I didn't understand the story side of it, but I guess you get to choose whether each character likes each other or not. That's cool. Not just like as werewolves or vampires, it could be all sorts of other things as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Cammy, good to see you, man. They lose weapon access. Oh, I see what you... Oh, right, yeah, okay. Famous could throw fireballs? Relationships matter? Romancing? Can you, like, romance a bunch of people? Can you hate a bunch of people? That's gotta be interesting, then. Because what if one bro hates each other and gets themselves killed? That sounds pretty scary. Thanks for sticking with me. So they've got good rapport. Here's the Stormlord. He has 2 storm arms, throws out lightning bolts like they're magic missiles. That's cool. You love this game, Kirsty? Yeah, I know. You guys have been slowly trying to edge me to get this game. Push me in the direction of getting Wildermyth eventually. I don't have it, and it's not for the subathon. I know. I've got a bunch of other cool games to play. But not this one. Rivalry pushes to crit more. Friends help defend each other. See, I knew there'd be some sort of benefit to rivalry, right? So crit, friendship, defense, and then romance, some sort of maybe they get rotate. Friends, rivals, race to lie, romance swears blood vengeance when the romance product gets hit. Cool. So there's definitely different ways to play every single time. And some to boost certain ways. Most of it, the other gets hurt. Yeah. So you'd probably want to pit maybe a tank with the DPS as lovers. So whenever the tank gets hit, the DPS does more damage. And then maybe a friendship does like a healer in a tank. And rivalry with crits, maybe like 2 DPSs. Yeah. It's reset between each story so you're not stuck. And I'm assuming a story is like a run. Like between the stuffs. Each story's a run, yeah. Healing's super common in this game, believe it or not. Healing's not super common. Interesting. So do people die often? Is it kind of like Darkest Dungeon, where randomly a person can die through super bad luck? Or is it like Xenonauts, where bros are just expected to die? Or is it like XCOM, where you're like, yeah, you don't really want these guys to die because they're kind of important? Poison's scary. I believe that. If you can't heal, of course poison's going to be bad. And I'm assuming burning, like fire burning, is bad too. Each story's around this 5 unlockables, then random campaigns. Cool. Guaranteed survival on their first drop. Heal machines. Oh, there's rest mechanics. That's why I was like, what do you mean healing? Oh, no, okay, yeah. The rest mechanics. Yeah. Extremely good benefits, not in combat. In combat, it's going to be hard to heal. Damn. They all seem like they have a weapon, an equipment slot for holding maybe like a potion to heal. But outside of maybe a single potion, that sounds like very minimal healing. Yeah, they were saying that one, Kirsty. That looks pretty cool. They drop twice each after they die, they outgo doing something. They give up on the adventurer life. They go live up on a farm up in the north. That's what it is. They just don't feel like adventuring's right for them, and they gotta give it off to someone else, and maybe their kids' kids. Yeah, exactly. You know, offhand if you don't have two-handed? Nice. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a two-handed weapon, offhand weapon. Yeah. It feels like it's got some pretty cool stuff to it. I'm glad you had fun with that today. Yeah, no, we were just playing a bit of RotU, our super heavily modded series for Battle Brothers. And we bought just 2 new characters. So we got a Ratman and a Nazgul. I was like, what's the name of him? It's a Dark Wraith, but basically non-copyright Nazgul. Yeah. Oh, they did the Mortal one? Right. You think I like it? Yeah, chat's been slowly getting towards it. I've got some other cool, like, RPG games for Subathon, but I'll keep Wildermyth on my wish list. Yeah. And drip out with all the possibilities for heroes to get zonked out. Nice. Yeah, no, our run feels like that a little bit with some heroes and cool bros. We had a lot of fodder for the first early days. We're sitting on day 76 right now. And we've gone through a bunch of fodder dying and not dying. But now we're building up some pretty strong bros. We got a couple of cool ranged Alp bros, which are not Alps, but they're fancy with their ranged skills. And a couple of cool melee bros. This guy's going to turn into a tree, become a tank. We've got a spider bro that does... What are you doing again? Speed, cleaver, fear build. So we're going fast, cleaver, fearsome build. Our skinwalker nudist is going mind over body axe build. Yep, that makes sense. And we've got our Vala support alchemist that's doing... He's benched for the rest of his life. Spear build. So it's like, it's a really crazy mod set with a lot of stuff to learn. It basically makes me have to relearn the whole game and relearn everything. But it's got some pretty cool interactions. Difficult. Very difficult, though. A fencer Nazgul. Yeah, pretty much. The Nazgul will be a fencer or a dagger bro. We'll figure it out. Yeah. It's good to see you, Swagulon. Legends new version when? Playing Legends on the Saturday stream, but the problem is, this Saturday we're playing Menace, and then next Saturday is Subathon. For however long Subathon will last. A handful of weeks. Potentially. So I'm going to be very busy for the next month. And then after Subathon, we'll do a normal Legends run for Saturday stream. Menace releases a Saturday? No. Menace demo for Saturday. Don't get your hopes up that crazy. There's no way Menace releases this Saturday. That's crazy talk. No, it's just the demo. Come on, do you think Menace even has a release date? Not even. I remember when that used to say 2024. I remember the good old days, chat. I know I'm getting old. But that used to say 2024. Now it says 2025. And I still am holding out. I've put my heart in the cards. And I firmly believe February 2026. January 2026 might be a little too risky for me to say. So I'm safely going with February 2026. They released the demo like yesterday or the day before. So I think Waltz was playing the demo yesterday or whatever. But I get to play the demo on the Saturday because that's the time I have allocated for it. Yeah. Finished our most recent run of Wildermyth. Rainless Poison Gaze is great when you're dishing it out. That makes perfect sense. Swaggle says, I'm tired of XCOM. I need a new game. Yeah, well, Menace is going to be the new tactical XCOM, I think. Squad-based XCOM, I guess, is the easiest way to explain it. But I need to play it to feel how it actually plays. To see if it really is XCOM or if it's trying to be something different. It looks like XCOM. Yeah. Does that include the year 3s of early access with Standard? Oh, for Menace to be early access? Ooh, I didn't think about that. I'm saying the start of whatever comes out will be February 26. Maybe early access. I don't know. Didn't Battle Brothers start out as early access? I think so. I didn't play Battle Brothers when it first came out. I was like a year too late. Yeah. But it's been a while since Battle Brothers came out, so it'll be a while till Menace comes out. What a surprise. But yeah, good stuff for that. We got the Darkest Dungeon coming up in a few hours, but I gotta go to lunch. I know. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. But food, tummy rumbling, and all that jazz. I can't do any more fighting. I gotta get some rest. Ending 2 hours early. Okay, excuse you, Chavi. It has been 6.5 hours. Well, one of those half hours was the internet dead, so technically 6 hours. I went to quota, and now I get to have some lovely lunch as a result. Alright, let's see who's on. We can do another bump over with the raid train. There we go. That'll work. A little bit of a jump ship. Did we get a bingo today? I don't think we got close enough. No. I mean, I could give away the Snowblame's chat, but everything else worked fairly uneventfully. The arena was well. Bros didn't die. Don't think we lost a single bro today. Food's been very good for the party. Damn, no crashes either. Did we crash? We didn't crash today. We didn't crash on a RotU stream. What's going on with us? I don't know. Anyways, you guys are amazing. Appreciate the lovely camaraderie you had today. Enjoying the stream. Thank you again, Yugian, for your lovely raid as well. And glad to have you in again. We'll get to raid you back some other time when we have a chance. But we will continue this run. Actually, next week I might not be doing as much streaming before the subathon. We might have to take a little bit of a break. I was thinking of streaming the days before subathon, but I might have to set things up. We'll see how it goes. This run will return, and subathon's coming up really soon. So get yourselves ready. I'll see you tonight for some Darkest Dungeon and some XCOM tomorrow. We'll see what happens. The timelines, of course. When we're how was going exactly. And they're off.